watch with history only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. History only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. Tourists. The Observer. History only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. History only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. The Observer.
It's some Chinese person, I believe, because they put Zhang or something. So, I don't know. And no, you're not doing that to me either. Don't even think you're doing that to me. You think you're clever, ain't happening. So, yeah, thank you, Jodie, thank you. Let's get started then, guys. You're here for this drama on all this shit that's going on, so let's get it on. So, give me a second. Get the videos up. Here we go. We'll start off with a bit of, the usual.
Never gonna leave you alone. Tide is high and the groove is on. She said her name was Cindy. How would you like a drink of me? Bikini on the left, the kiwi on the right. Come and give me loving all through the night. Do the wild thing, ding-a-ling-a-ling. Girl, I wanna hear you sing.
I wanna have sex on the beach. Come on, move your body. Sex on the beach. I wanna have sex on the beach. Come on, there's a party. Sex on the beach. Come on, there's a party tonight.
Thank you, Laura. Yeah, you gotta love David, but there's another one. There's another video that he did I think was funnier, if I'm going to be honest with you. Let me find him. So much drama today. There is so much drama. But yeah, this one, I think this one was better. This was better, to be honest with you, if I'm going to be real with you.
I tell you what, why don't you take your fishy flaps and flap right out of here, bitch? Oh! I tell you what, why don't you take your fishy flaps and flap right out of here, bitch? Oh!
You can't not like him, can you? You cannot not like David. He's fucking hilarious. Honestly, he really is. He makes me fucking howl. That's why we know when he started doing the Modine. I was watching the Modine. I was like, nah. You know what? He's all right. But the CLA is absolutely legendary. Absolutely legendary. Where's that video now? I need to show you this video. This is funny as well. Where's it gone? Yeah, this apparently there's been a. I don't know if anyone knows this, but you know Lucy, the singer. Do you know Lucy? Don't you? Everyone knows Lucy. I think my funny must be broken. Definitely, Stace. You know Lucy, the singer. Apparently, right, she was something to do with Fat Freak. You know James. But I'm going to show you the video now. Yeah, pink-haired one. So there was a rendezvous going on. I'm going to just play it for you now.
Hey, James. James, where are you now, James? Teach me how to swim, James. You know, James, I really miss you. Hey, James. James, do you remember me, James? I'm your maid, James. I love you so much, James. Hi, James.
Yeah, apparently that was she's gonna come for me. She really is. She's gonna send me some. She's gonna WhatsApp me with some horrendous messages on. Oh no, she's gonna. My husband sent me this so many times. It's funny, isn't it? Oh my god, it's hilarious. You got some of these videos are so funny. But here's one for you. This one's relatable for you.
It says it's not live, guys. Guys, where is Sam Walker? I can't get him on. Can you get him on? Listen! You told me Sam wanted me, so I came off immediately. The wig. Yes, good idea. I love you guys. Let's get my wig on. Absolutely, guys, absolutely. Here he is.
Hello.
Look at the wig, I put it on back to front.
Mama. Look,
I actually put it on back to front. I think the fringe is at the back.
Pamela Anderson girl.
Yeah. I kind of look like a witch.
Thank you, Malfrey. Thank you, Chris.
Oh, you look like a Pamela Anderson from 1999.
Love you, Sam. Oh, shit.
Hey, girl, take care.
Did I just... Sorry, that came out loud. Bye.
I know you love me. It's fine. It's all right. That's fine.
Did I just say that I loved him? What the hell? That came out loud.
Yeah, Man Granny's funny, ain't she? She is funny. She is funny. So, and as well, it's
I just turned 20.
it is Joey Ticky's real birthday today, guys. Thank you, Priestess. We say it all the time that it is Joey Ticky's birthday, but it genuinely is his birthday today, guys. So we need to wish Joey Ticky a happy birthday. So I'm going to play the video. Morning, Shara.
I just turned 29. Recently? Last year.
So you're 29?
Last year.
And how old are you, like, right now?
1 more year older.
So 30.
Yeah. 32. I just turned 29.
Recently?
Last year.
So yeah, I believe it is his birthday. If it isn't, I've been duped again. That's what's happened. I've been duped. But where's that video now? There's another video that I wanted to play. Oh yeah, it is. Morning, Shao. Thank you, fucking Roxley. Thank you. Is it today? I believe so, Trudy. I believe so. But you never know with Joey. Thank you, Ian, mate. Yeah, thank you, Lindsay. I do believe that it is his birthday. Someone would have to confirm it for me within Jag's community. It's his birthday's tomorrow. Do you know what? I've had enough of this shit. I've had enough. Yeah, it's today, guys. Do you know what? I've had enough. You's like, right. Joey, you're not having a birthday this year. Morning, Barbie. You okay?
Because you've had quite a few scandals, naughty Elfie.
I'm a naughty noo-noo.
You are very naughty.
I am. I'm sorry.
And there are some things that, well, I've said to you before, haven't
No,
I?
of
I'm like,
course.
I love you, but you shut up, basically.
Yeah, no,
I love
no, 100%, a million.
What is the one thing that you regret saying the most online?
The one thing I regret the most is, I think I regret about the Tourette's thing, 100%.
Speak about that fully, openly.
Yeah, 100%.
This is no judgment.
I fully do suffer with anxiety tics. I generally do so 1,000,000%, and I'm getting that seen too. And I always will be. I said that off live, on live, like even to any of my friends who have seen me. It's not a view thing. It's just a genuine thing. When I'm actually scared, I do tic.
Okay.
So I said I had Tourette's uneducatedly. So I remember saying I had Tourette's. I shouldn't have said that at all. I really shouldn't have. And I didn't realise how much of an impact that would cause on the community, so I do really apologise for that.
Well done. Because you've had quite a...
Yeah, Jessica's sound. The people that she's playing are both problematic people. Both wrong uns, let's say, in their own right. So, the latest dress. Oh, no.
Just a quick one. It is his birthday today, babe. But it's having his party tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So it's birthday today, party tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely his birthday today.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Don't let anybody else confuse you. Shell's just not with it.
I know. That's the thing, isn't it? Like when someone's saying like every day is his birthday and every day wishes it. No one knows, do they? It's always like a mystery.
Yeah, but it is a mystery, and we had to prove it via passport and birth certificate. But yes, it's his birthday today, guys.
Okay, great. Thanks, Laura.
Much love, darling.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
So, guys, there you go. It's confirmed. It is Joey's birthday today. So, if you do see him about, wish him happy birthday. But yeah, she does look like, I'll be real with you, she does look like what's her name? Fucking Eden in this. Jessica played off Eden really well. Played. That's it. Played. My birthday's tomorrow. Elaine, happy birthday for tomorrow. I wish you happy birthday tomorrow. So where are we going now? Oh yeah. This is true, guys. Now, if anyone's from like when you grew up in the 90s or, you know what I mean, the early 2000s, this video will relate to you. Your son's 16 tomorrow. Well, I hope he has a good day. Thank you, call Ada.
It's not eyeliner. My eyes are just like this. No one understands me. Now you skip my CD. It's not eyeliner. My eyes are just like this. No one understands.
I'm not talking about your hidden emo. I'm on about the actual music and that. If you ever had one of them stupid CD players, right, it was so annoying. The tape decks was the worst as well, when you used to have cassettes, and then you used to pull it out and all the fucking inside used to come out of it, and you're like, Jesus Christ. The struggle was real. Kids don't know today how bad it used to be. Dial-up internet. You telling me dial-up internet weren't horrendous and that you was literally there chatting to your friends from school, and then literally, you know what happens, don't you? Your mum makes a phone call to one of her friends and then it goes off, the connection goes, and you're like, get off the phone. She's like, no, I'm speaking to Pamela. We're going to bingo tonight, and you know Doris down the street and that. She's just fell over, so we're talking about that. And I'm like, you know what it was like. So, it's true, innit? Wait, you know what I mean? And mums could talk back in the day, you know? Now it's all done through text messaging and, you know what I mean, all that. Back in the day, there was phone calls, and then phone calls went on for fucking weeks. So, remember, some of you was there before Google, 100%. 1 second, let me just go through this now. And you know when I was telling you about gaming as well, when I was saying about gaming, and people don't realise that how language and how people use certain words on, you know, on gaming, and people and they're shocked on social media saying, "Oh my god, I can't believe that word said." DG this is from a while back, and this was DG, and this is exactly like gaming. Even if this is the same as children and adults alike, you know.
Lad, your dad licks fucking snails out the garden, Scruffy Dunt. Lad, your dad licks fucking snails out the garden, Scruffy Dunt.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you. And do you want me to be real with you? That is so true. That is so true. Like, you honestly, you want to put a gaming headset on, you hear the maddest stuff, and you know what? You don't give a shit. You don't fire up. Let me tell you now, right? If you was on a gaming system or whatever, PC, console, and you heard all this stuff, you're not going to go on TikTok and fire up a live Morning House of Diamonds. You're not going to go on live and go, you know what, I've just been on my Xbox, I heard a naughty word, I'm going to go and fire up a live and let's all moan about it. It doesn't happen. You don't give a shit on gaming, so don't give a shit online. Don't be selective outrage. If it affects you, if that's something that affects you and it triggers you, 100%. But don't be like the rest. Don't be not triggered and make yourself triggered just to fire up a live and have content. You know what I mean? Be real to yourself. And I watched DG. I've got a clip I'm going to play of DG saying he's going to pull away from all the FYP and all this stuff and the clips. And you know what it is? And I agree with him as well, to be honest with you. It's because his humour is different. He wants to say things edgy. He wants to be bouncing off David. And he wants to have all that proper dark humourish, having a laugh and stuff. But the problem is, when you hang around the drama side of TikTok, people set an example and say, oh my god, I can't believe this has been said, and then they put you all over the FYP in a negative light. So I agree with what DG said. You know, I don't blame him at all, and I think he's right for doing it, because his humour is different, and I do believe that he should push over to that side. You know what I mean? I'll be real with you. House of Diamonds, because the drama side is dragging him down. I'll be real with you, it's dragging his potential down. And there's too many people that me, like, I don't give a shit. You know me, I've made a stand the other day. I said, you know what? I don't care. I'll say what I want, when I want, and if people are affected or offended, they can choose to leave the room, and that's it. And that, I honestly am going to stand on that. So I do believe he needs to move over that side, so I do stand with him on that, you know. I don't even watch him, to be honest. Yeah, that's up to you, you know. I think he's a great creator, and I think he has been kind of muzzled by the FYP pages. So I'll keep it real with you. I'll keep it 100% with you. But I'll play what he says, and you can understand what he says, and I agree with it as well wholeheartedly.
People comment and stuff. No hate towards them. I just think I don't know. I do genuinely believe the drama comes.
Morning, Jim Jam.
The drama comes from the FYP pages, because everyone's just going back at each other, and next minute someone else is doing an FYP, and now there's that many FYP shows. Corey's got one.
Thank you, bit of a drama.
You know, I just think they don't bring any fun, any laughs, any fun, anything like that. It's just fucking headache. You know what? So yeah, we are. They're sorry, but they're all getting because then it saves me with a headache every morning, or even responding. I won't be going into one. I won't be going live with them. We're changing our ways, chat. We're changing our ways.
No cafe. He hasn't blocked me. As yet.
Luke, sorry mate. I don't have any problems with any of you, apart from the fact that everything's drama based. Delusive. They like typing. Fuck it, I was about 12. There's one to me. Hello. People comment and stuff. No hate.
Yeah, I didn't realise that. I forgot. I didn't watch the total end of that. Didn't realise his daughter popped in there. I know he puts his daughter all over social media and that, but that's for him to do and not myself, you know. Because there was a clip with him and his daughter and last night, and it was really nice to see. But I ain't want to show his daughter over an FYP page in front of people that could potentially be toxic in here. That's for him to do as a father, not to do me to do as a page. So, but it was nice to see. It was lovely. But yeah, this is obviously as well DG and Kaz talking about obviously FYP pages. I said cockapoo. I said straight away. Yeah, he's right to do it, and I'll stand with him as well with it, 100%.
I tell you, he's a bit stressed about some stuff, man.
Yeah.
But,
no, I get. But then when you're responding to fucking rodents, you're gonna fucking be a bit like, because you're trying to get your point across, and you know when people just don't listen, like, you know, obviously. But there's no what do you gain out of it really? When I think about it, what do I gain off responding to somebody who doesn't like me? I'm not gonna change their mind. I'm not going to change the people who watch them, man. If anything, they're going to dislike me more because I'm fucking absolutely owning the person who's trying to push something on me, and they hate me more because I'm laughing at them, and there's just no... Do you know what I mean? So if anything, if I just ignore them, they'll probably change their mind the other way and think, oh, why is he not giving us what we want? So...
The thing is as well, you respond to one person, and it gives other people that don't like you the opportunity to get at you, because they think then it's given them almost a challenge. Then it's like, oh well, he's responded to such and such, so you need to respond to me now, and then they'll just be like, that's all you get.
What's going on? People saying the chat's gone south. What's wrong with my chat? I can't see anything going on. I can't see nothing going on at all. He's right, plus you don't take sense, as David is never on FYP shows. Who's going off in here? Muted them out. Oh, okay. Thanks, mods. Thanks, Cal. Yeah, no, I don't know drama in here, guys. I'm doing FYP. You know what I mean? You can have your opinions, but don't start attacking each other in the chat, you know. Let's keep it civilised, you know. Rickster's mod. What did Rickster's mod say, guys? Can we have a little bit of a... It's Talia. Someone called EQ a beast. Oh, fucking here we go again. Guys, let's just remain calm in here. Stop calling people beasts, you know. Stop calling people names. Let's watch the FYP. You can have your opinion. Let's have a laugh. Songbird said, observer supports a peddler. Well, we're not having any of that in here, are we? Grow up. DG is doing the most sensible thing, Alex. 100%. Stand with it, 100%. Because, like I said, he said, with his humour and the way he speaks, I watched it, like, he feels that he's kind of held back from being his true potential, because he's the fear of people going, oh my god, DG said this, DG's a racist, DG's mocking women, you know what I mean? You know what it's like, when in the real world, no one gives a fuck. You know what I mean? Let's be honest with you, no one gives an absolute shit what he said. It's because social media has been kind of crafted in a way of where everyone has to be outraged to have a platform. That's all it is. No one gives a shit. Let me tell you now, you walk down the street, someone calls you a prick. You go, are you calling a prick? And you move on. You don't fire up a live and go, oh my god, I've been called a prick. My auntie called me a prick when I was a child and that, and she used to kick me. Come on. Like, it's not real. Honestly, it's genuinely not real, guys. Social media social media is the way you make it. You're in control of social media. If you want to know what's going on and you don't like what you see, press the button at the top and say, you know what, this is a live event for me. Let's move on up. Oh my god, here's Indonesian people building houses in the woods. I'll watch that. But no, what you do, the fear of missing out is, I'm going to go back in the triggering live, get triggered and fire up alarms and, oh my god. Come on, let's be real. It's not real. White knight and fake outrage, it's all it is. It's like the fucking fat freak thing, let me be real with you. Yeah, poor comment. Very poor. But let me be real with you, they didn't give a shit. No one gives a shit. The only people that gave a shit, the people that was affected by the comment, if that's relatable to them, like Coco. You know what I mean? That would affect them. Other people would not affect. Not random Sharon in the chat that's going, oh my god, I can't believe that's been said. But she'll call someone Freddy Krueger. Make it make sense. Idiots. Anyway, let's move on from that. And this is when David met Modine. And I'm going to play David. Yes, I fucking am.
You're still alive. I thought, why are you bringing another brand? Move this other brand, bro. I can't leave it.
What? Move. He's more relevant than you, Mo. He's got 2.5K in.
3.7.
3.7 he's got in.
Let me say something, yeah? Alhamdulillah, DG's still alive, yeah? Because we need to celebrate the fact that he's still alive. Tomorrow, if you're still alive, I will give you a present. Because the angel of death is after you cussed his brethren, Monka and Nekir, the two angels that ask you, was your Lord in the grave.
Thank you, Smaller.
You cuss them. Yeah, if you're still alive tomorrow, I'm going to give you £5. If you're alive the next day, I'm going to give you £10.
Morning, Shazala.
That's in front of the whole life. Up to how much money? Yeah? What's the maximum? Who do you think you are cussing the angel of death, man? The angels are the one that's protecting you. I've got ops everywhere.
Is the angels of death making you wear that ski mask indoors?
Listen, he's got freaking on the mic. Listen. No, bro, don't.
Have you just spat in your own gap?
I think that'd clean it if he spat in his own gap, man. He lives in a shithole.
No. Listen, let me speak, man. Let me speak, you little dusty bumper clout, man. First of all, yeah.
Where are you from, Modine? Why are you talking like you're from fucking South End of Jamaica? You sat in your gaff on live with a fucking ski mask on.
How much times have you been
And a rose.
And a fucking rolls.
How much times have you been in Jamaica, bro? Relax yourself, bro.
Relax, you're wearing a fucking ski mask in a house, spitting on your walls, and you're talking like some fucking next man gangster while you're holding an old.
I don't want to hear it, bro.
Look at the fucking, I'm gonna mute him. Listen, he's got the same IQ as a fucking peach, right? Honestly, I'm just gonna fucking mute him.
Who do you think you are,
got a
bro?
fucking IQ of a peach. Why the fuck do anyone want to talk to him?
I don't care about this shoot, bro.
See, it makes it even funnier.
This is a brand new account he made 2 days ago.
Thank you, Kels.
Is he trying to
Do you know what's funny about Mo Dean? Like, let me be real with you. He plays out gangster, right? And makes out he's something that he's not, right, for content. Let me be real with you now. Under no circumstances, for no amount of money, no amount of followers, would I embarrass myself by wearing a thong because CLA told me to for content on a social media app. I'll be real with you, that's just me. Everyone's each their own. But you can't be playing gangster and be wearing thongs and stuff like that and line acting all fucking like something that you're not. Let's be real. It doesn't fly. For no amount of money. If someone dared me to do it, I wouldn't be doing it. I promise you now, I wouldn't. I'll keep it real with you. No chance. Because the only person laughing in the end of it is CLA. She earned her money off the back of it.
So how many followers you got?
Just ask you one question.
Listen, put your money where your mouth is. Come on.
That's all I want to know.
What's that?
If you're British, I'm going to salute you and thank you for letting me stay in your country. Because I have to thank God first, and then I'll thank you. Because if it wasn't for the British,
listen to me. Because
the British are the...
Imagine that to Bethlehem. Why do I come to help you, brother? Fucking imagine that helmet turning up with Moses on fucking Bethlehem. Oh my God.
Don't get your fucking tensions.
Hang on, I'm dealing with some fucking helmet here. Look at the fucking state. He's spatting his own gaff, yeah? And he's giving it, God bless, yeah? Mate, he's just spatting his own gaff. Right? He's wearing a fucking ski mask indoors and he's talking like he's part of the fucking biggest gang in Jamaica. What a fucking helmet he is. Oh my God.
To be fair, that's where DJ needs to stay over with them. You know, Davey, Dean, Alex, all them, like, you know, for content and stuff. Even Kamikaze, you know, Kamikaze's sense of humour is a bit dry, but you know what, it's still there, like, and there's a lot of other people. JC, I haven't really seen much of JC lately. I think he's been mostly gaming and stuff, so. But yeah. At the end of the day, you'll still see all the clips, guys. I'll still put them out there, you know. I'll keep it real with you. And if there is something that's been said, I'll say how it is and my opinion. I'll be like, to be fair, people aren't really affected. You're just making yourself to be affected because it's a bigger creator, and you know that if you fire up a live and talk about them and that, you're boosting your platform. Let's be real. Because you won't find many big creators talking about many big creators on words that they've said. Unless they've got unless they're pissed off with that person. Because you won't give a shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, JC's been gaming. Yeah, I thought so. I sometimes when I go for the FYP, I see him. He might be gaming and stuff, but yeah. Because let's be real with him now, right? It's crazy. Davey dressed up as Jimmy Savile for Halloween and put a video out there, and everyone was... You looked at the comments, everyone was loving it. But you'd have people that'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe he dressed up as Jimmy Savile. That's shocking. You know? Let's be honest. You know what I mean? It's crazy. The thing is, Ryan Steele also did. And yet no one was outraged by that because Ryan doesn't have enemies. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. It's all about selective. Ryan Steele dressed up as Jimmy Savile. He has no beef, has no drama with people. So you know what? No one went to him and gone, oh my God, I'm shocked that Ryan Steele did that. Because no one cares. Literally, does that affect your life that someone's dressing up in a shell suit? Go and tell the Scousers from the 80s then that you're affected. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I'm triggered. You're not triggered. None of you are. Stop it now, please. Is Sammy Savile related to Jimmy? No, it's just a knob that pretends to be related to Jimmy. It's still a creep, though, that's Sammy Savile. So, just letting you know. So, I mean, no face it is. It's bullshit. It's honestly, I've never seen so many people fucking outraged by certain bullshit on this app. And you know what? It ain't happening no more, man. Leave my dad out of it. I'll be real. Like, it ain't happening. It ain't gonna happen on this live no more. I'm gonna say how it is, and you know what? If you like it, you do. If you don't, and you want to go and watch another person, please do. Like, no hate from me. It'll probably not be the room for you. So, It's all good though. That word triggered needs to go as well. No one's that's it needs to go. It needs to be ejected off fucking TikTok because no one's triggered really. You'll go and watch a horror movie or you'll go and watch like my ex-partner's a murderer or mad stuff like this. But you know what? But you'll be triggered about someone's calling someone a twat online. Grow up. Stop it now, please, Barbara. But yeah, we'll move on from that. Where are we going now? Let's get into the situations from last night. Oh yeah, this is Pearl. This is Pearl first.
Or something. Anyways, basically what it is, I've never heard of it, but didn't Corey out Angie on a live when she tried to say people were setting her up with this Oreo thing, and then Corey went, hold on a minute, there you go, that's you. So she done her own self. So she, yes, exactly, my angel. So yes, she did, and Corey outed her for that Oreo. That's it. But Corey done a lie, went into her live, she was sitting there trying to like play the victim again, saying, oh my God, I've had all these people come to my door to collect gifts left, right and centre. They've put me on this Oreo site, and now how do I know who's coming to my door, right? So then Corey lands into the live and said, what was that, Angie? There is a screen recording of it. What was that, Angie? You're being set up. Well, hold on a minute. Because Corey's very good like that. Outed her on her own live that she'd set her own self up with it. So there's the difference. But like I just say, the screen recorders, I know I've got all of that there. I'm not putting it back up because I've just had a violation again. The screen recorders will have got that. So ring the number, the bottom one. The next one up is the code number, but you have to put a hashtag on the end of that.
Ellen.
And then when you get the code, it goes straight through to the top number, and then the other one that I put on is her number, and it matches identical. So never again can she sit on this app, because any of you feel free to say, well, didn't you send me it if you need to, and I'll put it up. No, I will do a video, but I don't know how to pull it off the I've even tried to do it. I'm not keyed up with these things. I want to pull it up so I've got them up in the top and do a video on it so I can post it, then everybody else can repost it. And then, like I say, when the police come to us over that for putting somebody's number out, well, that was the number that sent all these takeaways to, there was only 2 come to me, but there was 8 went to my sons, where there's 5 little babies at, and the last order come at 10 to 1 in the morning.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Ella.
When did she do it? Friday night. Then last night was this, there were people coming to get luxury gift hampers. What else? There was all kinds on the list. I've got a video here of the woman. I said, do you mind if I video record you? She said, no, go on, as she was going through. They've got it on Facebook, they've got me full address, but listen, let me tell you something, because I know Poison will be watching. I don't, and take this as gospel, do not care who's got my address. Listen, whatever comes through the post, comes through the post. I'll never ever be opening anything on live. Whether I get anything or I don't, I will not be opening anything on live, right? But I don't care about my address being out there, because anybody that wants to come to where I'm at, please feel free. I'm saying that on a live, take that as gospel. Please feel free. Anybody at all can turn up to my address. If I was bothered about anybody turning up to my address, I'd have been straight on at that tuck down, and this, it's on Facebook, on that Oreo site, whatever you call it. Go and find it.
People are going to be watching this stand and be like, the Oreo site. They'll be going on to the Oreo website thinking, I ain't got a clue what Pearl's on about here. Like, honestly, she'll be like, what Oreo website, Pearl? What one you talking about? Like, honestly, she's funny, man. Her words, like the me nation and all this stuff, it is literally fucking hilarious. Oh, you just can't make it up. Honestly, you really can't.
But seeing as it's
But yeah, that was that anyway. Hooker fish, yeah, that was another one. Hooker fish. They signed me up to this hooker fish and Tinder and that. Fucking hell. Oh, you can't make this up. And I want to correct this as well, because I seen this yesterday and Fat Freak put up a video, and it's because of basically what happened was, I believe Feisty was in the messages that Rickster was showing, but I believe Feisty was messaging online. I don't believe there was in conversation. I believe she was just doing it, but I could be wrong, because it was popping up saying, "Oh, I love you and I love you," when he was doing his exposure. I'm not sure if there was talking off the app, but you know, Fat Freak, as soon as he's seen Feisty, he's like, "Yeah, there we go."
What the fuck is wrong with you? Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong. What the fuck is wrong with you? Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong. What the?
So yeah, I didn't get this. Basically, what it is, Fat Freak and Feisty have had a long war. I mean, Feisty's done some mad stuff to Fat Freak and that. So, yeah, they've had an issue for a hell of a long time. And then obviously, Fat Freak seen Feisty and Rickster messaging, because obviously Rickster and Fat Freak had an issue as well. So obviously he's seen that and he's like, oh, fuck's sake. So he put a video on that. You know, Fat Freak's life. He loves a little clapback. Where can we get to the? 1 second. Oh yeah, this is that video. This was the Grindr message, guys, and this is what was absolutely legendary last night. How the whole exposure, the person that messaged about the Grindr stole the show, because that's anyone today was mentioning. Do you see the Grindr message? Do you see the Grindr message? Honestly, it was fucking hilarious. And then the whole chat was like, Grindr, and he was like, you know what? Turn the comments off, guys. I ain't putting up with this no more. I swear to God, I've never seen some people were saying some things in the comments, and he was like, you know what? I'm not having this from you people, and that. You know what? Turn the comments off, guys. And the comments will come back on. He'd be like, Grindr, and he was like, oh, just turn it back off again, chat. Oh, it was fucking hilarious. Imagine getting trolled and doing an exposure. Fucking hell, I was crying. Honestly, fucking hell. I'm going to have to Google Grindr. Grindr's like Tinder for gay people, I believe. I don't know if it's male and female. I don't even know. I'm not sure. I just know of it because people mention it. But honestly, he's brave showing his phone like that, to be fair. 100%, Emily. Imagine just scrolling through images and that. And I was thinking, imagine that. He was doxing away too. I know, I've seen it. He was like, yeah, this person phoned me. You phoned this person, guys. I think her name was Zoe and some other person. They were sticking up for EQ, saying leave EQ alone. And then there was just doxing galore. It was mayhem. It was absolutely mayhem. It was fucking comedy. You gotta love it, ain't you? Here's a part of it from last night as well, yeah.
EQ contacted her because EQ was in my live when she.
I know. I've seen all the messages. Did you see the videos anyway of all these young people that EQ's been speaking to, these young children? And did you see the message? Obviously, the crime incident. Yeah, and obviously, yeah. So, what do you think about Evil Queen speaking to young children, going out with small children to theme parks and having Bob Brown? She's already said it, hasn't
I've been talking to children too.
Pardon?
Apparently, to you, I've been also talking to children.
You've been speaking to children. Who said that?
Yeah. Corey read all your voice notes out, man.
I've never said anything. Go to play your voice note again. You're absolutely lying. That's a lie. Play.
I've been speaking to children apparently as well, guys.
You've obviously had a drink. Let's get Corey in here. Corey, don't deflect it. Don't deflect. Listen, guys, have I said anything about Angie speaking to kids at all? She's an absolute liar. He denied it.
Yeah.
No, he didn't at all.
Oh, you can't. Honestly, guys, you can't make this up. Look at the chat now, right? He's like, guys, have I said anything about Angie talking to kids? And watch the chat now. Watch the chat. Have a look at the chat.
As well, guys.
Watch the chat, guys. Watch this.
Let's get Corey in here. Corey, don't deflect it. Don't deflect. Don't deflect. I have. Listen, guys, have I said anything about Angie speaking to kids at all? She's an absolute liar.
He denied it.
No, he didn't at all. No, it didn't at all. No, it didn't.
Okay. Leave us out of it. Stop playing games.
I don't think so at all. Never seen one. Let's ask him. No, I didn't at all. I didn't. Send me over. Send me over. Send it me over. I never said. I said Angie spoke to kids. Get a fuck. You're just lying. You're just absolutely lying.
You do hear the recording in a minute, guys. Anyway,
Anyway, let's play this.
He denied it.
Wait a minute, I was checking if you were okay, Telly. I mean, I've got recordings of...
Hello.
No, the ball.
Yeah.
The ball recording.
Go on. Which one?
Right, so look at my messages now.
Yeah, go on.
And I literally slide the course going, why would you say that about Angie, but don't bring her up, right there, and then play it fully.
Why would you say this about Angie and not bring her up?
Yeah, press it and then play it.
Hang on.
Yeah, fuck Angie. You know what I mean, I'll be doing it on my own life tomorrow, you know what I mean, I'll get a fucking based in my life. I'll be doxing, I'll be fucking caught. What an alcoholic she is. We're playing the videos of chatting to underage kids. Oh, I've got something amazing for you. How would you? Look, listen.
What I was turning around and saying, what I turned around and said is, I never meant Angie at all, I meant EQ.
Morning, Susan.
I turned around and said, she's an alcoholic, but I'll be playing it about Chelsea. That's what I turned around and said. Alright, so I didn't mean...
Do you know what's funny? Like, honestly, this is what I mean. It was comedy. The whole thing was absolute comedy. It was start to finish. Rickster could make a good living on here being a comedian sometimes, I think, because you know what went on then. He's like, you've just listened to what he said, and he's like, yeah, guys, I said it about Chelsea. That's what I said it about. And people are like, you never mentioned Chelsea once. He's like, yeah, you know, guys, I said it about Chelsea. Like, you never, mate. We've just listened to what you've just said. Oh, God's sake. It was crazy. He literally outed himself. That was a live. It was literally a Rickster exposure yesterday, was.
Andy at all. Listen to the message, I'll play it myself.
Thank you, Tara.
I don't care, you can twist it or not at all. That was not about Angie, that was about Evil Queen. That was about Evil Queen. So
you said Angie's a drunk, and you are going to be playing videos of her talking to underage kids, underage people, or whatever it was. So how's that got anything to do with Chelsea? You mentioned Angie being an alcoholic, and then you're going to show messages of them talking to underage kids. Where the fuck's Chelsea got into this? Where's the context? Where we getting? Where we going? You know what I mean? Namrutta, good morning. How are you?
let's play both the messages. He was trying to say that Angie was speaking about me and saying stuff, so where is it?
Thank you, Pink Lemon.
I did not mean Angie at all. Let's play both messages.
We recorded the call, so we're doing my live tomorrow, so you can tell her from me that me and Sally recorded the call.
I had nothing about Angie at all. Angie had nothing to do with this.
So,
he was saying that Angie was going to start throwing me under the bus and doing a live, that's it.
and that she never said about me, you mean such.
I'm alright, Mez.
Yeah, but that's mad now, bro, because now she's trying to backtrack and say that she was never going to meet you. She never arranged.
Well, let me play. I'll play you the messages. I don't care. I'll play you the messages since Corey. If I said anything about Angie, I'll admit to it and say, yeah, it was Angie. It had nothing to do with Angie at all. He said Angie was
Thank you, Ali. But you mentioned that. This is what I mean. You can't deny that you mentioned her. You can't say it had nothing to do with Angie. I mean, you just everyone just heard you say, "Oh yeah, Angie's a drunk, and I'm going to be playing messages of her talking to kids." Like, how can that be spun? How can I mean? I look at angles and think, you know what? I can see from the outside how that can be twisted, but how you can't? It's mad. He had one job and it turned into, I'm going to lose my job. That's what it turned into.
Throw me under the bus, so I never said anything could get Angie back in the box. I'll say this now on live in front of 2,200 people. Angie, on my mother's ashes, right, I was talking about Evil Queen, not you. I said that you was an alcoholic because he said that you was going to start airing lives about me. I never said fuck all about you, Ange. So he's been badgering me about Angie for ages, right? And you can listen to my voice notes. Listen.
Yeah, but that's mad now, bro, because now she's trying to backtrack and say that she was never going to meet you. She never arranged to meet you, and we're all lying. She doesn't believe you in any way, shape or form. She was only reaching out to you for Talia. I'll send you the video now. So can you confirm, did she call you? Number one. Why did she call you? Number two. How long were you on the phone for? Number three. And then finally, were you going to meet up with her on Sunday? Yes or no?
So he's getting me to speak up on Angie at all, and I turned around and said, no, what's this one?
Right, so I've got cam 2 in it. I'll cam 2 it. EQ's been into Lucid this morning.
Anyway, so let me just play this message again. I'll play the message. So we've recorded the call. So we're doing my live tomorrow. So you can tell her from me that me and Tally recorded the call. Didn't we, babes? Yeah. So it's totally recorded. So she's saying that she never said about me. Me tell her she's a liar and the recording. Yeah, fuck Angie. So when I'm saying fuck Angie, before him, I mentioned Evil Queen, right? So listen, you know what I mean? I'll be doing it on my own lives.
For God's sake. It's getting worse, man, you know what I mean? Just admit that you've, yeah, thank you, sweet cheeks. Yeah, just admit that you fucking, you made an error and made a little mistake. He constantly said Angie on that chat, because the thing is, when you're speaking about Angie constantly on a chat, right, with Corey, I mean, the videos you play, I mean, you can't say you're not fucking talking about Angie, look. Yeah, you need to admit defeat, like, and say, you know what, yeah, okay, I was speaking about Angie. Yeah, I said that, and that was wrong. I shouldn't have said that. Like, that's not the case. You know what I mean? Let's be real with ourselves. There's a plan to this. Is there a plan to this maze? Do you want me to be honest with you? It's literally, there is no full-blown A to B, B to C story. There's no middle, there's no start, and there's no end. It's just literally... It's basically you've loads of different stories in a washing machine on a full spin. That's all it is. However, I've got my version of events, and like I say, we'll get there. This is the whole build-up you see of the meeting up with Angie, with the Rickster situation, because that was going to happen. Let me tell you now. The Angie was meeting up with Rickster. She had every intention of meeting up with Rickster and Talia, right? So she's spinning it now, saying that was never going to happen. He was to settle with Evil Queen. Well, I challenge Evil Queen and Angie to show me the messages between themselves that this was a plan, because they wouldn't exist. That doesn't exist. What has happened is, along the way, Angie's lost track. She's gone off the rails. She's throwing insults at everyone, because, you know, when you lose control, the best way to get out of it is to show aggression to everyone around you. She started calling out at people, saying she wanted to start afresh. She was blocking everyone. She started attacking people that ain't even on the app at the moment, like Miss J. She was frantic. That's not a sign of anyone in control. People in control are calculated, like Evil Queen. She was calculated. She was in control of what she was doing. That's why, because she's clever, she thought, I'm going to do a live reaction to Rickster to silence it. Because what happens is, once people go live and you're not live to counteract what they're saying, people can run off then, run with it, but Evil Queen kind of silenced the situation. So she was laughing at him, and obviously the car crash happened, and things were crying to messages and all that happened. So she done it the smart way. Angie was frantic. She didn't know what was going on. She was throwing insults out. She was going nuts, right? But do you know the one mistake Angie made? Is the fact is that she relayed information to the wrong parties, and these parties have all come together now and said, you know what, this has been said, this has been said. And to be honest with you, I believe Angie was doing it for content. She doesn't give a shit about anyone, and that's a fact. She doesn't care about a community. She doesn't care about anyone that's in her life. She cares about herself, a typical narcissist. And the problem is, what you need to look at now is the only way to silence Evil Queen, and the only way to shut her down was to pay her money. Because you know Evil Queen's always been honest. Evil Queen's always said, I don't give a shit about what people say about me on social media. I couldn't give two shits. I say what I want when I want. But the only thing I'm here for is cash. So Angie was like, yes, I'm going to pay her off. If there was a story between them and it was all calculated, why would you have to send £1,200 worth of gifts? You wouldn't. You'd send a line maybe, like she usually did. Why £1,200 worth of gifts? It was because she knew that if she did that to Evil Queen's like, yeah, money in my pocket, I don't care. I don't give a shit about this whole situation. That's what's happened. Let me just see who's in the box. Okay. Yeah, that's what happened. 100%. It's proven. Angie was too frantic. We watched her. When Angie gets backed up in a corner and people start pointing the finger at Angie, what does she do? She lashes out, she cries, mental health, SHing, all this happens. That is the next step. The breakdown is the next step, guys. I'm telling you now, it's coming and it's going to come fast. Probably the wrong wording for fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. However, I've said it now, so it's done. Watch now. Watch the playbook.
Tomorrow, you know what I mean? I'll get a couple of thousand in my life. I'll be doxing. I'll be...
Yes, Evil Queen, 100% you got to pay off.
I'll be playing the videos of chatting to underage kids. Oh, I've got something amazing for you. How would you look to listen to somebody fucking out and out racist saying the people? And that's for another day. So I'm on about Evil Queen, not Angie at all. The whole live is about Evil Queen, not Angie. Okay, I was just turning around and saying she's going to throw me under the bus because he sent me this video.
You need an army of people to try and take me down. And if you contacted her.
Yep. So there you go. That's obviously the start of it with the Rickster situation and mentioned meeting up with 100%. That was going to happen. Evil Queen's in the chat now, and I know that if you know what. Show the messages of you and Angie making this plan, because there was no plan. You obviously are all in it for the cash, which is, you know, you made yourself known for it, fair play, whatever. She obviously fucked up, realising that she was going to meet your abuser, but then stood on business saying, you know what, I support Evil Queen and Canadian Angie. She doesn't support anyone. She supports the underdog. If you was the A side and you had all the exposures on Rickster, she would have had Rickster in a box and bigging up Rickster and all this stuff and trying to aid him. It's all about controversy with her. She builds a platform off the back of controversy, and that's how she gets her numbers. Because it's the same with the situation that happened with Pearl. She was befriended Pearl because everyone was going at Pearl. The situation with me, she befriended me because it was controversy. She puts pedlos in a box because it's controversy and she wants the views. It's all a cycle with her. It's all a cycle, and people are scared to see it. Well, they're not scared to see it. They see it, but scared to speak out, let's say. And this is all factual. And people need to understand that it's a rinse and repeat situation. Constantly rinse and repeat. But anyway, let me just do this 1 second. It is part 1. Oh yeah, this is you can tell that someone, right? This is someone that is lost control and doesn't understand how to get out of a scenario. I'm going to show you it all now.
Huh? My pressing button is now I've pressed. But anyway, so that's the top and bottom of it. So I hope the screen recorders. Are you letting me?
No, I'm busy. No, he's fine. Struggling to forget.
Scott, what I've just give out there, like I said, but make sure when they go out, Precious is a fucking Kent. When you see them things again, and then you've got your voice.
Let me just say this, Claire. Right? Let me just say, you're saying that this is not facts and Angie played the call. Let me tell you now, right? If that's the case, and it was all a plan between Angie and Rickster, right? They wanted Rickster off the app, right? EQ wanted Rickster off the app. So why would they get Rickster involved to bring him back on the app? It makes no sense. Please, it makes no sense at all. Let's be honest. Rickster was off the app. He'd been exposed, and people was calling him an abuser and all that stuff. He was done. So why would they want to bring him back on the app? It makes literally no sense. Why would you? There you go.
So you've also got Corey commenting on Pearl's life. So they were obviously friends, in my opinion, from the very start. So they've set me up from the very beginning.
Oh, you that, but the other one, the poison eyeballs' number. Listen, when you get through to wherever you're getting through to, it'll come back to wherever. So let me just show you this again, because I just want to explain it.
So this is where she doxes my number, and that's why I'm getting calls, WhatsApp calls, and also voice messages of threats and, well, just vile things.
That one. Sorry.
And thank you for everyone that has messaged me on WhatsApp to let me know. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
There, where is it at? Listen. Right, so, let me just sit down. Precious! No! Right.
Okay, Tanya, have a look.
Let me take... Oh, that's it. So, right, the bottom number is the place, it must be where you ordered the stuff from, right? Somebody turn the comments off a second so they can all see it and get a proper photo, please. One of the mods, will you just turn the comments off, please? Thank you. So, the bottom... Comments off. Right, just King of Kings, turn the comments off. Nobody else touch them, please. It's just because you have the fist that's come to my head. Right, so there you go. Right, this that bottom number there is the number, must be for the food place. They'll ask you for a code, and that's the number, Precious, that you put. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, you'll have to put up with Precious. That's the second one, but you
Thank
put
you, Kat. Thank you.
hashtag on the end of it, and then this is the number that placed the order. So nobody else can place that order. The person must own the telephone who is gave that order. Now, fuck it, you might as well be, then, wait there, enhanced, effects, then, wait there.
100% not Kerry, but what I will do is block you. I'll see you later.
Is it that? No.
Why?
Oh, there, can you see? I'll show you that one while we're on. That's the Amper pickup. Look, from 6 o'clock to 11:30, so they're still doing that for the babies. Where was her number? Fuck's sake.
You think Angie was set up? Wow. The only issue I have, right, I'm one of them people, like, I will look at the bigger picture and say, you know, there was a potential that at first, there was a potential of phoning up a delivery place and then saying, have you got a number to contact me? Can you contact me on this number? And that's where the setup could have been. However, in this instance, is you give your number and they send a code to that number. You'd have to have that device in your hand. Even if it isn't Angie doing it herself, she would not have to know the people that are doing it. The code would have to go to that device. So, you know what I mean? And no one's no one's doing SIM swaps and all that stuff, you know what I mean? It isn't fucking fraud back in the early 2000s, like swapping banks and all that stuff. It isn't that. It's literally, so we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see it. You can change your location on Uber Eats though.
on that one. Where the fuck? It's got to be here somewhere. I've just had it. Oh yeah, fucking hell. There you go. So let's just take
Doxing my number yet again.
That's the number it comes up with.
Morning, Miss Anne.
There you go. I have got two numbers, but like I say, that's the number that it comes up with. So take that off and affix again and take it off. There you go. Just like I have to come with facts, but like I say, you can put the comments back on now. Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah, I know someone just said it can be sent to email there, but apparently they confirmed that it was sent to the text message. This is as far as I know. Like I said, I haven't gone too much into it because, let me be honest with you, I just think people that send out fucking takeaways just taking money off small businesses and that. So, you know, I mean, I'm not really interested in getting deep and trying to find out who's done this, who's done that. You know, I'm not really asked. It's like the people phoning emergency services and police and all that to people's houses. You know what I mean? Like, you're just wasting police time and, you know, it's just stupid.
The ones with the food place and the mucky sites, when I get the emails to say who set them up, it's you in the box. I'll request to get them back because they're going off. Mods, whoever's in the box, put them in because every time I'm touching it, it's going off. So that's what I'm saying. So when I get close to that, and then
of course I didn't order the food. I was live most of the time. I might have fell asleep and then went into Angie's box. If she wants to report it, absolutely, go report it. But what you've done is a lot worse because you report us, you're doxing my number and making threats without even knowing. And there's no excuse. Well, I don't know. I'm happy to give my call, my bill. So it's come from my number, right? So I would have phoned it from my phone, my phone. Yeah. So if the police want my phone log, you know, no problem. They can have it. You know what I mean?
Use wasted paper.
I don't even know where this woman lives.
Wasted all of that food. The poor delivery fellas that's come out, we matched on Tinder. Who you and Poison?
Afternoon, Pearl.
Hey, Babby,
I've got your answer right here, right now, Brit. You've done it once. Let's do it again. Instead of going to the front door, call her out on the ring up Tommy. Call her out on the boxing.
Listen, no, the twice. She's the one that twice that's asked me for it. Sorry, one time Rickster said, so are you willing to do whatever? She said yes, asked me yes. She's pulled out both times. She's never going to do it. So what's the point of making myself look a fucking pure tit?
Someone just said there in the chat, I've had my bank hacked, you'll be surprised what they can do. 100% Kaz, I agree, and I know all about that, but what I'm saying to you is, when it comes to that, right, that's people's livelihood. That's what they spend all their time is on, doing fraud and doing things like that, you know, and that's how they earn their income. People don't give a shit about social media, it's just point scoring. No one's going to go into doing all SIM swaps and that and phoning up and having people working in Vodafone and working at EE and that behind the scenes. So that's what happens, you know. That's what people do. These are people that work, have like people as third parties working in these phone organisations and networks and stuff. And that's how they do the SIM swap. And then they swap it back. You know, it's called spoofing. So this is just people just phoning takeaways, being stupid.
When I know,
absolutely. She knows I never did it. Yeah, absolutely.
She's not going to do anything.
She's so big in her head.
However,
the one thing I always thought about is, Angie said on live, didn't she? She said, I tried to phone Pearl about these takeaways. And for someone not guilty, because normally Angie would be like, oh, I don't care, take it to the police. I don't give a shit, you know, like it was nothing to do with me. I don't care, right? That's normally Angie's answer. But for some reason, she wanted to phone Pearl. And I don't know the reason why. I don't understand that, because Angie's more than one of them to just go, you know what, I don't care. Go to the police. But all of a sudden, or message Pearl or whatever. She messaged Pearl, but she wanted to speak to Pearl regarding it. That's not Angie. Okay, she said message. But yeah, same thing. Message, still contacting. Yeah, for me, it just didn't make much sense, because Angie doesn't act like that. So,
regardless of, you know, her even thinking it was me, you know, that she's doxed my phone number, incite hatred on me where I'm getting, phone calls where people could incite hatred, where people are going to do things to my house now. My mum has already reported it to the police. Well, this Oreo or something like that, the knocks at the door. So it's inciting people to do that to me now, thinking that I've done this to her. And I never have. She's 100%, 1,000% wrong. And there's no excuse, well, I didn't know. There's no excuse. You should have found out.
Smell?
It was smell when I sent shit.
I feel you smell saying, what's that? What's that about?
Smelled.
Yeah.
Yes. Last year, she sent her stuff.
I mean, just like Sam Walker said, go to the police or shut up. You know what I mean? If you're not going to go to the police, don't put it on TikTok.
I just told you I sent a card. A get well card.
Oh, wow. Come on.
I didn't find it from me.
An unwanted gift, because I never asked for that card. So I wasn't speaking to Pearl at the time, so I never asked for it. I didn't want it. She sent me it. And it was out of malice.
And I've done it on the line. She knew it.
I had a mental episode on TikTok. I can play it if you want. They made it into a song, right? And then she sent me a card the next day. Welcome.
Sent it.
Now, smell, grow up, man. There's a big difference.
Smells. If you don't like it in here, get to fuck. Go and watch Poison Eyeballs sitting in the cesspit. We can get all the money that everybody sends her. Go and watch that.
Yes.
There's only 5 minutes left of it, guys.
Who's believing this? Who's believing what?
There's no karma here. So when you say karma, what's a karma? Guys, no one in the boxes. Why do people keep putting people in the boxes? I said no.
Thank you, Jojo.
Who's in the box?
Let me get through this.
In the morning, so she didn't go to sleep.
Kat, you're very questionable, Kat. I'm not going to lie. Because
is that Kat the kid doctor?
Yeah, the
PLN?
Getting ROPE.
Right away, but what she said was to put your own number on.
That's like 13 parts of. I'm not going to keep going through every single part of that. I'm going to go through this part here. Is this part 1?
Don't call me again, you weirdo.
Back off.
Bye.
And Welshman trying to speak like a bad man has only got to make you laugh. Just laugh down the phone.
If he was to call again, can we everyone just mute? Because we're criminalising, he can criminalise himself. Do you understand? He can criminalise himself. Absolutely. Give someone enough ROPE, they end up doing it to themselves. And that's what you need to remember. Absolutely.
Morning,
absolutely.
Ghana. Where is this? But has Goddess TPR been to your house before to check if you're okay, Ange? I don't know, Goddess TPR.
I don't even know who that is.
Apparently in the comments they're saying that she's been to your house before to see if you're okay.
No, I don't know who that is. No one's been to my house. No one. She is Sam's mod. I don't know who that is. She's not been to my house, no. No, it's not Devon's mother. Who are you talking about, Zayana?
Goddess TPR. She was in the comments.
No.
You checked on Angie when people thought.
No, there's two people. You got Goddess, which is Devon's mum, and Goddess TPR, I assume. But no. I don't know who Goddess. If people are saying if I'm okay and they do it out of care, niceness, that's okay. But when it's
she checked when Angie thought people were outside. Maybe she didn't tell you that she checked and she just went past.
Here it is, right? Like what Corey said yesterday. He said when he was talking about Evil Queen, and he said, "Oh, yeah, I'm not I'm not bullying or going at either queen. I'm just playing videos on the FYP of the things that she's done and stuff, and that's exactly what I've done with Angie over the course of 18 months. And you know, like, people was going, "Oh my God, Alex, I can't believe," and like today in there, people going there, "Are you still bullying Angie?" And like, no one's bullying Angie. No one is bullying her. Playing clips and playing things that have happened over the course of 24 hours is not bullying. Like, if you not grow up, really. Like, honestly, people that call this bullying, she is the bully. Remind yourself, that person is the bully. And if you really want examples, I will host a live and show you the people that she's attacked in the boxes. Told DV victims they're not DV victims because she doesn't think they are. Said the most horrendous things to people. That's a bully. The whole community is a bully. Have you not seen them? Have you not seen when you've got one person in the box and they're all going at them? You see in the comments section. King Kesh used to be in there, and King Kesh is okay. That's just a troll, right? But King Kesh used to say, "Oh, I want to great people. I want to great people," and that was allowed in that live. No one muted that person until people went in the live and said, "Ange, stop fucking letting that person in that live to say that sort of stuff." And then they go, "Oh yeah, go and mute it." They all seen it though. They all allowed it because it's a cesspit of toxicity. That's all it is. It thrives off it. That live is fucking horrendous. Yeah, Frosty as well, another one. Frosty. You know what I mean? All the stuff that he said. You know what I mean? Angie platformed him the day after. He said that Alex should be great. You know? Angie platformed him. Fucking weird.
To make sure that no one was outside.
It's not Deva's mum, so that's a different goddess. Sam Walker's friend, TPR. I don't know who that is. Yeah, we know it's not Deva's mum, guys. We know it's not Deva's mum. I do believe that's Sam's mum. I don't know if she's come here. She's not knocked on the door, no. She lives in your area. Oh, does she? Oh, okay. I'd like to meet up with her. We can meet up. Give me a follow, goddess. Give me a follow if you live close to me. No, we're not talking about goddess. See, ladies' film, we're talking about another person. It's apparently Sam's mod. But if you want to give me a call, actually, do you know my number? I don't know if she knows my number. I'm a bit drunk. That smiles, I don't know. She's out. No, she's not. Sorry,
Angie?
Yeah, hello.
I'm sure she drove past before. Remember when loads of stuff was going on? She didn't knock on the door, but I'm sure she wrote in the comments the last time and said that she'd went past and there was nobody outside.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So I think that's who they're talking about.
She's doing it because she cares, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, she's not doing it out of badness. I think she's just going to...
not doing it out of malice. Thank you.
She's just going to keep an eye on you on outside, I think, to make sure...
Goddess, I'll give you a bit of advice. Now you've announced you've done that, right? Please don't fall out with Angie. Please don't fall out with Angie because she'll make you out to be the biggest creep on social media. She'll go, "It's weird, that person come past my house. I wonder what she was going to do to me, man." That's exactly what's coming. So please don't fall out with Angie, because that's exactly the next move. You'll be made out to be a creep, a predator. Trust me now, it is literally the way that's going to be played out. Why so negative, Janie? Because every single person, she's done it to every single person, including her own mods. Like, she's done it to her own mods, called all her own mods obsessive, weird creeps. This is what I mean, guys. And the people are like, why so negative? You're obviously new to social media. You're new to the Angie, you know. So, it's weird. But you know what? You're entitled to have your own opinion, of course.
No, you're fine.
So, like I said, I've been round. I know exactly. Yeah, but that's her mods. I don't go live at all. But that's what... It doesn't matter, goddess. It doesn't matter. Like, if she's got something to run with, yeah, she'll learn, yeah. You don't need to go live. All she needs is to be one night, to have a disagreement with you, and she needs content. You'll be their content for the night, and she'll cry on live, making out you're a weirdo that you're gonna pull up, and she's scared for her life. You know what I mean? That you've got her address. We've been there, seen it all. I know Janie, she will learn, bless her. I ain't throwing no shade at you, Goddess. I'm just saying that, trust me, that's what will happen.
Big love, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Honestly, thank you. Yeah, that's nice. You know? People like this are nice.
Prime example, Goddess, right? I used to be friends with Angie, used to be a mud. The one night she was drunk on live, lighting fags and dropping them on the carpet. So I stayed up with her on the night to make sure she didn't set a house on fire. Do you know how that got played out? That when we fell out and that, she goes, he's a predator, man, watching me sleep and all this stuff. That's what happened. So, and that is literally gospel. Anyone can tell you that happened. Her whole life said, a grown-ass man watching a woman sleep online. Yeah, I got singled out, but I was making sure that she didn't set a house on fire. You know that one? So, there you go. It's all a story, it's all a game. Don't be a part of the game. Not her whole life. What do you mean, Chelsea? I don't know you. I've never seen you around before, so you obviously wasn't around. So, and this was like over a year ago, so just saying.
Onto your ass with this one. Every fucking phone call we've had is recorded. I will post those recordings.
And EQ got bananaed as well within 11 minutes. EQ got bananaed within 11 minutes. So whenever you put a report in, it must take 10 minutes for it to go through. So whatever you say within them 10 minutes, they catch you with the IO, and that's where you get your ban.
That's what I thought. You know what? The only thing you can get like banned for that quickly is sexual exploitation. Is that what you got, Delisa?
You mean?
Yeah, when you got banned.
Hateful behaviour.
The question is here, right, and this is what I don't understand. Why if genuine people, right, are literally in a fucking... Alex was the one who stayed up when she was sleeping on a bench. Yeah, I know, I wasn't speaking to her at the time. This is what I mean, people don't understand. Me and Angie was enemies at the time, we wasn't speaking. And someone reached out to me from her community saying Angie's asleep on a bench. I cut my live dead to go and make sure that I sent messages to the right people to make sure she got home safely. But people don't want to speak about that. And one thing I've realised lately, why is everyone recording their phone calls? If they're in friendship groups, why are you recording your friends' phone calls? Why is all this coming out now saying, oh yeah, I'm recording my friends' phone calls, I've recorded this call, I've recorded that call? It's weird. Weird behaviour. I'd never, ever, ever dream of doing that. Like, what is the point? Unless you're doing it to bring it up at a later date. That's not friends, man. That's just you covering your back and wanting to out people to benefit yourself in a later date. People are just so weird, aren't they?
I know, but she comes on at 8. I know she's back on, but she comes on at 8 and she was off by 11 minutes past because someone come in and said EQ's been bananaed.
Or he can come for us all he wants. I'm telling you right now, I have at least 8 hours, if not more, of recordings of everything Corey said.
You know what I mean? What's the deal? Like, I just don't get it. I really, really don't get it.
And it's on my other phone, and I will post all the recordings.
She said it was for tobacco, but I thought you didn't get banned for that.
But yeah, Angie, try not to worry.
And you've got Raspberry as a mod in Discord.
I'm just seeing my messages. One sec.
The T sent everything to Corey, so she needs blocking as well.
Right. Yeah, she won't get blocked in. I just got that message also.
I've got that Dasher, don't worry, I'll be playing that as well.
I'll send you the Raspberry Tart over on WhatsApp later today.
Say it again?
I'll send you the stuff I have on Chelsea Raspberry Tart on your WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm gonna. She's already blocked.
Well, I'll also forward you everything Corey sent me yesterday. I'll forward you the voice notes, which is Rickster talking. And I'm not sure if it was I don't really understand. It's like him, I guess, leaving Corey a voice note. I don't know. So I'll send you over everything I got yesterday. Well, last night, before I went live, conveniently, I had to block Corey. He had to send me that about my child that passed away. And I think it's all calculated. Something's going on here. It's just not sitting right with me.
Yeah.
I'm not meant to mention names, but do you know all the tea? It's Foresty's ex-girlfriend, Maz.
Is it?
Yeah. Someone just sent me a message, but told me not to say the name. And I had to read it that fast before it went out my head.
Angie, can I ask a favour, please?
Yeah.
Could you just give me basic mod powers, please?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Thank you.
Can she have the box, Andrew? I ain't got box powers, so I know. I mean, oh, come on. Danny's got...
I know, it's funny, innit? I'm not meant to say names, but I'll just say the name anyway. It's like that saying, and it don't look now, but look who's over there, and everyone looks, you know. So, it's great. Thank you, Claire. It's mad. But it would make sense about that account, to be real with you, though. I'll keep it real with you. It would make sense it to be Maz.
Regular.
I've got so many accounts. Yeah, I've done it.
I don't know whether to say this or not. Zayana, I'm going to message you quickly, and then hold on.
I just feel, I don't know.
Angie, don't you think
some people are paying attention to this game?
Angie, don't you think it'd be a good idea to put a call into the police tonight in view of what we've all heard on that last message?
Yeah. You gotta remember, Angie, people, so many people know where I live.
Yeah, for the protection of you and your mum, sweetheart. I think it would be a really good idea.
Diana, just check your messages for me, please.
Kevin,
Did
anyone in the comments tag or you sent us on Corey's fucking Instagram? I want to hear that. Okay. I saw that in the comments, Laurel.
Okay, cool.
I do when I'm sober because I've had a bit to drink.
I know you've had a drink, I know, but it's in view of how malicious that last one was.
Yeah, Angie, don't drink anymore.
Someone just said that in the chat there. Imagine there was a TikTok purge, you know. Imagine there was a purge where you had like 12 hours or whatever it is to commit any crimes. Jesus Christ, put them all in a battle arena. I think it'd be absolutely epic to watch. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You know, I wish... Do you know what? In 12 hours' time from then, you know what I mean, TikTok could be a different place, wouldn't it? Watch Angie spin that one. I don't give a shit. She can spin whatever she wants, like I said, on this platform now. I say what I want when I want. And if I have said something and people are going to go, oh my God, I'll stand on business and said, yeah, I've said it. I'm not going to deflect away from the situation. I've said it, you know. I'm sick and tired of people saying that, oh my God, like, they're affected by my word that I've said. No one's affected. It's all just like to suit an agenda. That's all it is. Stop being silly. Who's that? Smiles. Well, Smiles is an individual that is, yeah, she's a bit of a scammer, really, guys, you know. A bit of a scammer. So, but yeah, that's factual. That's fact-based as well, guys. She literally went on around Christmas, 2 Christmases, she made out that her children were young, that she couldn't afford to give her children presents this year, and then she started crying in Angie's box, and Angie's community felt sorry for her and gifted her, and then we realised the children were 106 and 127 years old. These were grown-ass adults, you know. That's what happened. That's factual. So yeah, she tried to scam everyone. But you know what? If you go in Angie's box and you want Angie to help you raise money, guys, let me be real with you. She needs the proof, death certificates. She needs it all. She needs to see bodies and stuff like that. You know what, guys? She needs to see all this because she needs to see facts. But she'll let fucking Smiles and 127-year-old children in the fucking, you know what I mean, to get presents for them. So it's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's her, Griffin. Smiles, that was her, yeah. She just changed her name. Her name used to be Mandy Moo, or I don't know, something like that, anyway. Yeah. That was her.
But like have your wits about you to whatever's happening.
I was going to have a laugh tonight, and you know what I mean?
She's had a drink today, she didn't know all this was going to
Mandy
start
Pandy
happening.
Moo, that's the one.
No, we had a
Mandy Panda Moo.
I don't care. He can put up whatever he wants on Instagram. I'm not scared of fucking Corey Wilde. I don't care. I'm watching him. I don't give a shit what he does. Stop in the comments with, oh, he put a voice recording when he went after EQ. I already talked about the arguments that we had. I don't care. I'm not scared of Corey.
Is Babalusha in, Angie, as well? Is he indoors?
Why, what's happening with Babalusha?
No, because they mentioned the cat, so I'm just making sure that the cat's actually in.
I'll have a look.
You need to make sure your cat's safe, sweetheart.
Hello, can I speak now?
Sorry, Shan, I was just...
Oh, it's alright. Angie, do you know the message that I sent you on Instagram before?
Is that Sharon?
That was about Chels.
That who?
Chels.
Who's that who?
Raspberry tart. The raspberry tart.
Oh, okay.
It was about her, it's her that's been doing it.
Yeah, I'm far from two-faced. Like I said, I don't have a clan of people, but this is all bullshit. Hey, love me.
It really is, Canadian Angie. Like, this is absolute bullshit.
It is.
Like, it's going way too far. It's stepping over the mark. Threats are being made. It's honestly absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. I just worry about bullshit. I don't care what Corey says. Corey will get his. I'm looking on that one.
I just think it all needs to stop because, you know what I mean? Angie hasn't done anything wrong. Genuinely, she hasn't done anything wrong.
Good things of shit. I've done shit. Haven't we all? You know what I mean? I haven't done anything off TikTok.
Morning, Amanda.
Yeah, but you haven't phoned takeaways or done anything like that. We're online with you, for Christ's sake.
No, I haven't done any. No.
You haven't done anything wrong. And this is all madness.
And this is the problem. This has always been the problem in that room. No one ever says, even when she's done wrong, nobody tells her that she's done wrong. Because if you support someone, you should be saying to her, yeah, to be fair, that's wrong. Like, I do understand, but I'll support you. You know what I mean? You're my friend, I'll support you. However, that was a mistake that you did and that was wrong. You never hear that in that live. Never ever hear people go, oh, Ange, you shouldn't have done that. Everyone goes, oh, yeah, but she's had a drink, guys, and all that stuff and laughing. She literally triggered an app because she was SHing online. Next day, fired up in the morning, laughing and saying, triggered you all, ha ha ha, and everyone's in the box going, oh, Ange, you're funny, you are. Come on, guys, let's push the popular. And she made £1,000 plus. The next morning, after SHing online, laughing about triggering you all for her SHing, and then literally earned over £1,000. Make that make sense. And you are all sitting in that live saying, oh, she's so lovely. We love Angie. Well, you can love her. You can support her. I'm not saying don't support her. But what I'm saying is, if there's a mistake made, pull her up, because she'll pull up every other person around her that's going against her on mistakes or what you see as a mistake, but you won't pull her up because you're scared. Did you play a video of SH? Nah, Whitney, I never did. Nope, never did. I'm not one of them people, you see. So, she plays everyone, including the mother. Oh, no, that's mad. That's the thing, Shao, thank you. That's the thing, you would be doing that, wouldn't you? You would be pulling your friend up and saying, you are fucking nuts. Stop it now. Stop being stupid. If you was on a night out and your mate was doing something stupid, remember, we're going on the basis of if someone was drunk. If you're on a night out and your mate's doing something stupid, like really bad, like swearing at police officers, you know that's going to get him nicked, you'd tell him to stop, wouldn't you? Of course you would. But no, not on social media. It's crazy.
Hey, Angie, you okay?
Yeah.
Do you know what, Angie?
Don't worry. It's just, listen, I'll get
That is definitely 100% Corey. I tell you why, Angie. Corey was friends with Pearl. First of all, when Pearl was, you and Pearl and Corey was all friends, and that takeaway shit happened at the start, and now Pearl's all of a sudden got takeaway people coming to her. Then you're getting phone calls, which has also got to do with Pearl. And a Canadian Angie, you can remember back in your boxes, and that was soon showcased by Top, what's her name? Top Mod? Or Top Girl, whatever her name is, inside in your thing, and I heard that you, Corey, was meant to do that time friends with you. Because this is all Corey's doing.
Thank you, Beth.
Emotionally, he knows Angie's scared of people coming to her house. He knows that how emotionally broken you are of that happening, which is understandable, Canadian Angie. I went through the same myself, lovely. That's emotionally, that's ridiculous. And Angie, he knows you're scared of people, and obviously, her scared of people coming to her as well, isn't it? So it's all Corey's doing. He's trying to be the big BALS up in the app, thinking that he's a big man, but now he's going too far. Now he's like bringing people and trying to flip the end. That's just some smackhead off the road, Angie. That is what you call it. He's paid to make you escaping your phone number out. He's paid them to phone you up, try to frighten you, because he knows your cat is so much to you, innit? He knows what Canadian Angie's trauma is, and he knows what frightens parent and grandchildren. He's not stupid, Candace. Eating of a cold godly. He's trying to be something on the app that he's not. But now he's taking it too personal. Now he's going behind the people's traumas and emotions and the houses and things like that, and document addresses and phone numbers.
I've got another voice. Always bringing other creators into it, say heap of shit. And if any creator's got a problem with me, step forward, come and tell me, and let's deal with it. End of.
I've got no problem with no creator on here whatsoever. I'm only trying to advise creators. Look, who's the fly person? The fly person is Corey doing all this.
I do not agree with
Thank you, no shit, Charlotte.
I don't agree with that name. I do not agree with anybody taking the side at 1 o'clock in the morning. One thing, have you ever really went and is the same them words then? No, I've never went in that. So to me, that's a big person. That's all I'm saying. I'm a person. I'll tell you what I am. I'm a real person. I see every side of the story. I see every side, girl, and I know what you've got. Let me talk. And I'll let you talk.
Morning, Pearl. Honestly, that snowflakes don't see any side. She sees one side, and that's what she needs to understand. I ain't slagging her off, even though she didn't let me say what I wanted to say to her last night. I gave her respect, and you know what I mean? I don't want her to be going, oh my God, Alex is talking. But what happened is she tried to play the card of, oh, but Angie and Pearl are being set up and that and going against, and maybe you two should make up and speak. And what was it as well? She was saying, oh, because Angie was there for you, Pearl, when, when everyone was coming against you. She does it for everyone. She didn't single out Pearl like Pearl was special. She's done the same to me. She's done the same to Pearl. She's done the same to multiple different people. Multiple different people, including pedalos, convicted pedalos, like the no contact coach and that Ashley from fucking Australia. Pedalos, literally pedalos, but she platformed them because it was controversy. That's what she does. That's our whole platform. You know? When do you ever see her playing nice things, playing nice videos and having a good laugh with a community? You don't see shit like that. All you see is toxicity.
Morning, Alex. Sorry, I'll have to be 2 minutes. I'm at work. Hey, did Corey mention a name, Jason Eves, on his live? Something about
top nuts.
Right. Oh well, my son's been having filthy dirty messages, and the last message where they've got a number, but that's going somewhere and all, says leave Angie alone, she's under protection of PLM. I've got the voice recording, I will play it later. And she's big up. It was protecting Jason Eves and a top boy. This is on the record. Yeah,
the top boy is Jason Eames, the same person.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I didn't know.
Top boy.
Well, anyway, I will play that recording, but that's what it says. Angie's under protection of PLM, and with Jason Eaves and big up top boy, something like that. You'll hear it yourself later, but like I say, I'm at work and he's just phoned us and let us listen to it. So I just wanted to know. I thought, I'm sure Corey's mentioned that name before. I've heard it, but I couldn't be sure. That's all.
Yeah, but to be fair, Pearl, if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, I don't know if there's any connection with Angie and that group. A lot of what happens is when there's a big commotion going on, they come out of the woodwork and they'll say to you, oh, I'm protecting Angie. Doesn't mean Angie's in contact with them. I have to keep it real with you. What happens is they do this. They did the same with me when me and Angie was going back and forth. Purple Aki phoned up fucking Angie and said, oh, Alex is under our protection. You better stay off. It's just what they do. It's like there's no relevance to it. But that Jason Eames is a top nonce, like he is.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, anyways, so you can hear whoever speak, and it's not one of them like a voice things, it's a proper voice, and that's what the message says. But I will play it later, anyways. But I just thought, when he played as that, I'm sure I've heard that name before, and I couldn't remember, and I thought, I'm sure that's. I've heard Corey mention a Jason, but I didn't know.
Yeah, Jason Eames too. His name's Top. He went by Top Boy, and he's a top nonce. So.
Oh well, then there you go.
Yeah,
Just
I think he had a baby, a 15-year-old.
I thought I'll just clear that up. Well, they can keep on going, but there you go. Then just I'll keep you in the loop. Sorry, I haven't been and I've been busy. Right, go on. I'm going to go and listen. And hi, everybody, but I'm at work. I can't answer your comments. Go
Yeah,
on,
no worries, pal. No worries, mate.
See you in a bit. Bye.
Bye. But yeah. I will keep it real in here. I don't believe... I'm going to be honest with you. As much as, like, you know, me and Angie have had our back and forth, like I said, I'll always be genuine to what I feel. I don't believe that Angie is in contact with that group or anything like that. I do believe they're just trying to make themselves known again. I have to be honest with you. I think they've just done that to Pearl. Pearl will go, oh my God, Angie's with PLM, and it sparks off another argument, makes them relevant again. I have to be honest with you. I don't believe that's the case at all. I think they're just trying to worm their way back into social media. But yeah, that's I have to be real with you that, and I don't want Pearl to be dragged. I'll be honest with you, I don't wanna grab Pearl in, drag Pearl in through that again. You know what I mean, with that group, and I don't want Pearl to be standing on calling Angie that part of that group because it just gives them what they want, you know. So I thought PLM went into our lives. Yeah, they do. But I'm talking about them doing jobs for Angie and supporting and being friends like that. Yeah, they do go in a live, 100%. But I don't think they're a close knit. I mean, they have spoke previously off the app. I know that for a fact. But regarding this situation, I don't think it has anything to do with them. Angie's mod Lisa is in PLM. I don't even know. Is she? I'm not sure. What is PLM? PLM was a troll organisation that went way too far back in the day. Kids end up getting mentioned and doxing of children. It ended up being PLM doxing of their own members' kids. It was weird, a weird scenario that went on back in the day. It was disgusting. But it used to stand for Palestine Lives Matter. And then once upon a time, some of them heard about them doxing children, and they went, "You should be called Pedlos Live Matter," and then it all went from there. That's what happened. So yeah, that's the long and short of it, really. I could go into it all day long, but it's just don't give them any airtime. This is part 3 of that.
Can I say something, please, Alex? Is that lovely? Oh my goodness. 1 minute. Nobody, I'm not bigger than nobody on this app, and nobody is better than me or bigger than me. Now, it doesn't matter. If you've got 1 phone, you've got 10. We are all the same. The only thing that we are on this app.
What happened then? Did you get disconnected?
Please, Alex. Is that lovely? Oh my goodness. 1 minute. Nobody, I'm not bigger than nobody on this app, and nobody is better than me or bigger than me. Now, it doesn't matter. If you've got 1 phone, you've got 10. We are all the same. The only thing that we are on this app.
I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, that was that bit there that went on. 1 second. Angie's plays messages she's been getting. Oh yeah, this is Angie been playing the messages she's been getting, and then we'll get into the Corey situation.
0. But I want to show you. I want you to hear this. Let me get this. Let me have a look. Wait a minute. Let me find it. Give me a sec. Here it is here.
Thank you, Andrew.
Which one are we playing first?
Oh, there's stuff.
Yesterday, 12:37 a.m. Thank you for your free pizza. Press.
Oh, free pizza. Next. Wait a minute, why is this one not playing? Play.
Yesterday, 12:44 a.m.
Colliers, gorgeous, sending takeaways. Yeah, keep sending them. Go on, watch what's coming.
Watch what's coming. I have been threatened.
11:34 a.m.
Is it Didi Angie? Angie, I want some garlic with me pizza. You phoned the pizza for us, Didi Angie. Didi cunt. Answer your fucking phone, Didi bastard. You half rock.
Press 2 to repeat.
Well, so these are the voice recordings I'm getting, as well as WhatsApp, also phone calls. I've had to
You know
put
what?
on Do Not Disturb.
She'll play, right, let me tell you now, right. At a later date, she will use this for content to be upset online, saying, remember that times I was getting them threatening phone calls, I'm scared to leave my house. Watch the lady's face, watch Angie's face when she goes, oh, I've been threatened, and watch the smirk. This is not a woman that's affected or bothered at all. She doesn't give a shit about it all. She's like EQ, does not give a shit about what people say about her or anything to do with social media. She doesn't care. I know I said lady, but you know what? I keep it respectful. But at the end of the day, she does not care. She's made of stone, this one is. And you know, that's something I respect about her, actually. The one thing I actually do respect her, the woman is made out of stone. She does not give a shit about anything. Like, she doesn't care about what anyone says about her. She doesn't care about what's happened to her. She literally does not give a shit. Same as EQ, same as multiple other people.
12:37 a.m.
Thank you for your free pizza.
Press.
Oh, free pizza. Next.
Watch the face.
Wait a minute, why is this one not playing? Play.
Yesterday, 12:44 a.m.
Colliers, gorgeous, sending takeaways. Yeah, keep sending them. Go on, watch what's coming.
Watch what's coming. I have been threatened.
There it is. She doesn't care, guys. So when she literally, right, at a later date, this will be used. Remember when I was getting the phone calls and I was getting the threats and all this stuff, and it's playing on my mental health, I'm scared to leave the house. You do know the big picture was, back in the day when all that dark web happened and I was getting the blame for it, it had nothing to do with me, right? But you know when that whole dark web situation happened and she was scared to leave the house and she played on her mental health, everyone was gifting her, everyone felt sorry for her. The same night, in the daytime, she was telling people that she was scared to leave her house. She was worried. That night, she went to the pub on her own, in the dark, at night time, in London, or wherever the area that she's from, and didn't give one shit. Because, like I said, it's all an act. The woman doesn't care. She's made of stone. She does not give a fuck. That night, she went to the pub on her own, in the dark, no care in the world, but in the daytime she was playing you all off because she was getting gifts, saying a mental health, and she's scared to leave her house. There you go. This is all factual. This isn't an opinion. This is fact.
11:34 a.m.
Is it Didi Angie? Angie, I want some garlic with me pizza. You phoned the pizza for us, Didi Angie.
Different night that was, Baguette. That was a different night, mate.
Fucking phone, Didi bastard. You half rock.
Press 2 to repeat.
Tomorrow,
So
Lisa.
these are the voice recordings I'm getting, as well as WhatsApp, also phone calls. I've had to put it on Do Not Disturb because there's an individual creator that has come on today to say that I have phoned restaurants and ordered takeaways. I don't even know where this woman goddamn lives.
All your friends do. It'd be easy to get hold of. Yeah, I'm going to do a little poll for you. I'm going to do a little poll for you guys. Do you really truly believe this woman is affected by any of this? Or do you think it's all an act just to get what she wants on social media? Yes, you believe that she's affected. Sad face, no, it's all an act for social media. I'll let you decide. And I'll keep it 100% honest with you. Like, I will always know situations that have happened previously from being her friend, and I know how she moves. She does not give a shit. Let me tell you now, this woman does not give any shit. You know, please, she really doesn't. She's made of stone. She's got people working around the clock in the, you know what I mean, in her audience. I don't know why I say audience. It's fucking weird. In her chat or in her live, you know. So, they're all watching. They're all working. What's the poll just joined? The poll is, do you truly believe Delusive Angie is affected by any of this? Or is it all an act and a farce for her social media to get what she wants? 45 gullible people. Yeah, it's 45 people with an opinion on it. Like, I'll be real with you. And do you know what it is? I feel sorry for some of them because I know for a fact they're new to it. They're only seeing the one side. They haven't seen the years of what's been going on. And do you know what? I'll never ever say a bad word about them because they're entitled to their opinion. But please don't be gullible. Like I'm telling you now, if you ever want to know, I can show you the story from the start to finish. I ain't innocent though. Definitely not. Back in the day, I used to have 12-hour lives and have people that Angie affected in my boxes talking about her. Like, I'm no innocent party. However, what she's made me out to be is what I'm not. Like, I've never gone at her for her looks or, I mean, I've never dragged her, said the most horrendous things about her. I've never threatened her, ever. Multiple men on the app have threatened her. But you see, because I've got a little bit of a platform now and it's growing, and I speak the truth, and that's a fact, I speak the truth. Even if it's my truth, it's still truth, is what I believe. And she hates it. A lot of them do. A lot of other creators hate it as well. The fact is that I will stand on business and stand against them if I need to. A lot of people are scared to, and like that's why people are bigging up Corey, because Corey's like, he's finally making a stand now. He had no choice to make a stand. There's a difference. I make a stand all the time anyway. So you only have to be around for a year to see the 3-month cycle of Angie. 100%, Chloe. You know what I mean? So anyway, that was going on, and this was Corey. Corey says he's done what he wanted to do, and now he's done. Here we go.
Corey, them voice notes I sent you, she's on my page anyway, but I sent them you across of her. She's dating in there, it's a business transaction.
That's about EQ. I agree with you, Rickster. It is a business transaction. Rickster, I can't agree with all the other stuff that you've done, bro. I'm not your champion. You're coming on at 8 o'clock anyway, so you're going to be able to speak on your own platform. It's nothing to do with me. He can champion his own cause. Mine was just to debunk the fact that EQ was sitting on her live saying how much she loves the women community and she wants to protect the women community, but she was the domestic violence. We proved that. We proved the point. Angie knew that from the lives done many years ago. We all know she is. Regardless whether she silenced Bradley or not, the truth is, we really don't care, do we? Do we care? She's trying to make sure that we discuss it further because she promised Bradley.
Yes, Stacey, write a message, I'll tell you.
Whether she paid him, man, I don't care whether she did or didn't. But however, now we've got to look at what's in front of us, and I'm going to take you all with me. You do. I don't care whether she's been paid £300. I made that yesterday on my own, babes. I'm all right. I don't need to hang off my ex's coattails to pay a bill. Sorry. If my ex gave me black eyes and smashed iPads, bro, we'd be in jail. I certainly wouldn't be asking him to help me on TikTok. Right.
This is an awesome pretty much you know. You turned around and said there was a disgusting message between me and what's her name?
I don't know, Stace. If I'm going to be totally honest with you, I'd have to ask the Observer, mate. I don't know if the Observer's covered it. I have no clue, Stace. You'd have to speak to the Observer, mate. I only get tagged in videos, remember. I don't look at people's content like in that way. So for me, you'd have to ask her. But as far as I'm aware, I'm not sure. Yeah, to be fair, she was cam 2-ing last night, actually. Tell a lie, I did scroll through last night. She was cam 2-ing EQ. So, I don't know. I don't believe anything Corey says. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, you know. Like, please watch it and, you know what I mean, make your own observation. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen enough yesterday for me to go, you know what, it's a bit extreme. And you know what? When the clapback happened yesterday, Corey mentioned it also. Oh, okay, no worries. All the lives from yesterday are on observers. Thank you, Drama Llama, for that. Thank you. Yeah, what I was going to say is, like, you can see how it all happened as well. The breakdown in communication, people worrying, because literally this started happening, you know, when there was firing attacks out left, right and centre. And this is one of them last night. This was Rickster cyber flashed me.
You know how many recordings I've got of Rickster? Also, I'm going to include cyber flashing. Yeah, he cyber flashed me. So if you don't know Talia now, you know. Yeah, he cyber flashed me. Absolutely. Yeah. Still traumatized.
And then from that, I grew on social media. And then social media started to go downhill from the after.
Yeah, Rickster cyber flashed me. Yeah, he sent me. So Rickster, yeah, you're saying you know Corey for years. However, he's just altered your voice notes about me. Oh yeah, he did. He cyber flashed me. I'm not sure what date it was. I think it was when he was going out with Italy when he just.
See, she can't. This is what makes me laugh, right? Let me just be honest with you now. She can't remember anything. She can't remember this. She can't remember that, but she can remember seeing a bit of cock. You know what I mean? Let me just be real, you know. And this is the problem with social media. It's literally right. Oh, I can remember seeing the dick, but I can't remember you know what I mean? I can't remember what was said last week. I can't remember what was said yesterday, but I remember seeing a dick. I mean, come on now. Let's be honest with ourselves. It's fucking funny. It is. I mean, let me be honest with you. Cyber flashing is in a criminal offence, and yeah, it shouldn't be done. You know, it's not fair. But let me be honest with you now. It's funny the fact that she remembers these things and she doesn't remember other things, you know. For God's sake.
Started dating her. Yeah. I'll tell you, I know what I'm talking about.
She don't like me. Her name's Louise. She don't like me at all. I have 2 poos a day.
Yeah, my eyes are still sore.
Joanna, big up to you, darling. Welcome to the team, Joanna. I just followed you back, my love. Thank you.
No way, this gets worse.
Anything else that you would like to know?
I have all the receipts. Obviously, I can't put on here. But yeah, absolutely.
Tomorrow, Donna.
I come on and I started gifting people. So the first person I ever gifted was my best mate, Liam. You all know who Liam is.
Yeah, Rickster also accused me of SA. Yeah, he also accused me of sexually harassing him. He accused me of sexual assault. That's what I did. Because I'm not going to go into it too much, but I was totally out of my head that night. You know.
And this was all after Angie paid money to Evil Queen. This was her kind of get back at Rickster because she fucked up. And that's the truth. She accused him of spiking her as well. And this is what I mean, insinuating that she spiked her and all that stuff. It's fucking weird. You accused him of that. I accused him of what? Brain jizz. I accused him of what? Oh, you know about Angie? Oh, yeah, you accused him. I thought it was about me. But I ain't accused no one of fuck all. But yeah, at the end of the day, right, you know, when it comes to... No misreads on tomorrow, guys. If you want me to be totally honest with you, all the situation, here's a question for you now. Because it's obviously important, because obviously the situation now, everyone's talking about Rickster. Here's a question. No, Nick, she's back on tomorrow. Do you believe, right, here's a question for you now. If Dave Duran's cyber flashed her or Sam Walker cyber flashed her, would she be moaning about it? Here's a question for you. If they choose to send her a Corey pic, do you think that she'd be affected? Do you think that she'd be moaning about it? You know? She would love it. She'd probably loved it at the time, because at that time she was all over Rickster, you know. And I'm not saying that it's right to do that, 100% not. I'm not condoning it. But what I'm saying is, it is yet again very selective. So let me just play the rest of it here, because I'm ranting a little bit now.
We had an act that was agreed by both of us. And then he tried to twist it around to try and say that I sexually assaulted him, because the troll said that that's what happened. So he ran with that on his life. Yeah, that's what he did. And then he phoned me and said, who are the police going to believe? Are they going to believe you, or are they going to believe me? You know how many recordings I've got?
I do actually remember now. It's actually coming back to me, you know. I'm not like you, Ange, only selectively thinking about Corey's and stuff. But let me be real with you now. I actually recall that situation when Rickster was in your box saying, do you think it's big, Ange? I actually remember this, actually. Angie, you've seen it, ain't ya? It's big, ain't it, Ange? Like, and that stuff. And I remember the conversation being about that as well. I actually recall remembering it. So, yeah, she found it funny, yeah. And she was the helicopter, that's the one, Louise, yeah. Saying that about the helicopter and stuff, and that he'd sent it to other people as well, and Dad'd seen it, and he'd all have a conversation about it. He was all laughing about it, because then I'm sure, I think, was it Miss Red and other people said that he'd sent it to them as well, and other people had received it, and I believe, and maybe Courtney had said, I'm not sure, there was other people that was coming forward said Dad'd seen it as well. So, yeah. That was the whole situation. But like I said, when she needs to talk about a certain situation and use it against the person that she's talking about, she'll bring up something that she once didn't give a shit about, because it's very selective. And this is now her talking about Miss J.
However, ever since she became manager, yes, I have been banned left, right, and centre now. Yes.
You really think
I think she is screen recording me and sending it into TikTok. You know, when they send this little form off and to get someone banned? Yeah, that's how I think she's doing. Yeah. They're abusing their power by doing that. Exactly. I believe that. In my heart, that's what Jay's doing. Oh no, Angie, she loves me. Of course she does.
Hiya, and
hiya.
You alright? Well, a stupid question. But yeah, I think, like I've just put in the comments, I think it's somebody that is doing it that works for management. Because if you think about it, Miss J's always in here, and then you've got that Mother Teresa that's always in here. Why are they in here?
Yeah.
It's weird, and I've reported loads, and I can show you, screenshot it on the thing. It just comes back, no violations.
Yeah. No one gets banned as much as I do.
So there's Angie's little bloody reporter. There you go. There's the little reporters that from Angie that are going around. Oh, what was the point? There's no violation.
I'm always getting banned. I've got so many accounts.
Yeah, this is what I can't understand.
They never get banned. Why? Because there's some that works for management on TikTok, and my opinion is Jay.
Because she's always in here, and he's always in here as well.
They're recording things, they were screen recording it, sending it to TikTok, absolutely.
You get banned because you're screaming, sorry, and the words that are being used in your live. Look at the words that are being used and the things that you say. The AI system picks it up. No one's bloody reporting you. No one gives a shit to report you. I couldn't think of anything worse than wasting fucking an hour of my time or however long it is to constantly keep reporting. Couldn't think of anything worse. It would drive me insane. And to be honest with you, if you constantly do report, you get violations. Because when remember that Imran guy that had all the children in his box and everyone was spamming reporting him, I started getting fucking warnings for reporting, coming up violations for reporting. It's crazy. So I don't even bother anymore. I thought, you know what? I ain't risking my accounts doing reports. I just don't report ever. So
yeah, but there is loads of us, Andrew, that do. But like, if you read your comments, it does come back no violation. But if I was you, I would block them two people out your life.
Yeah.
I do think it's Miss J and all them. Like, I really
it is Miss J. Miss J, big mistake, love.
Why would she come in your life? I don't get it.
I don't put her in my life.
No, she's always snooping in here.
I've been speaking to Miss J, right? Miss J is having a time off from social media. She didn't even know what's been going on. And I'm going to be totally honest with you. When I spoke to her, and I said, bloody hell, did you watch that? And she went, what do you want about? And I thought, you know what? Because I know Jay, sometimes she'll go quiet and she'll want a little bit of a break. But you know what? She'll watch. She hasn't been watching TikTok. She really hasn't. She's been dealing with stuff in the real world. So for all you people that are in that live saying, yeah, it's because she's management, it's because of this. No, not at all. I've been speaking to her. She hasn't literally been giving a shit about social media at the moment, so she's been living the real world. So stop trying to fucking drag her up and drag her into an argument because you think it's her because of management. So grow up. It doesn't work like that as well. She's a manager, so she'd still have to go through Frenchie to go to TikTok, and Frenchie can't be asked for these dramas. So just behave yourself and stop lying. Where's Miss Red today? She's back tomorrow, Kaz.
Big mistake, Jay. Big. Get out of my life, Jay. Because it's her. I've not. As soon as she went management, I've got banned. I'm getting warnings constantly.
Thank you, Stace.
However, since she became manager.
Morning, Juju Mouse. Morning. What is this?
Oh.
Yeah, this was obviously the situation that happened with Evil Queen and Andrew. So you'll keep getting them. Oh no, here's what it is. You're getting banned because of your vile gab, Andrew. Yes, that's what I mean. She needs to understand it. And people reporting that it's the topic of conversations in the live every day. Going at people, shouting, saying, threatening people. A lot of times there's threats in there as well, saying, oh, you better shut your mouth, and then repeating it on, you know what I mean? So.
The past, but don't even let it affect you, honestly, because it is just.
Oh, no, it hasn't. I'm just doing FYP.
Yeah, it is just past clips, though, and it's not new.
Oh,
so.
no, we can have a laugh today at Sunday.
Absolutely, and don't forget you're having a little drinky piss today, so I can't wait to see the chaos that you
like we do on a Sunday, yes, absolutely. Oh,
do you know what, Delusive, what you need to do is think of some really, really triggering things to say while you're drunk so you overtake the FYP tomorrow, so then it silences them. Honestly, if we all act crazy and start getting clips on the FYP, we'll be the ones that get talked about and he'll be ignored because it's the past. So if we create future clips now and cause outrage now, then nobody's going to care about the past because that's already been as a live held, so everyone's going to be held in lives on all the stuff we're doing now. So I think
tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So if Angie says anything tonight, just remember we're just overtaking the FYP. So on my show, I'm going to revert back to the old type and we're going to have one night of me being ruthless. Goodbye. We'll see you on the FYP. See you on the FYP tomorrow, Delusive. Bye, guy.
See you later.
Oh, the past. But
yeah, here it is now, right? Let me spin it my way now, right? And it's not spinning it; it's just giving you my opinion and what I think, right? You see now, I do FYP, do or not, right? I play clips, do FYP. It's not personal, it's not attack. If Angie done loads of good things today, and I'd show it on FYP tomorrow, and I'll be real with you, I'd have to, because you know what? This platform isn't a biased platform. But what's just gone on now, right? Angie has purposely said she's going to do stuff to become on the FYP. I play FYP, and apparently I'm going to be obsessed, and I'm going to be the bully today. This is the situation now, you need to understand. Thank you, Buff. This is what I mean. This is exactly what happens. She does stuff to become on the FYP. I play the FYP and I'm obsessed. Make it make sense. It's the fact is she doesn't want me speaking about it because I see through all the shit. And Evil Queen didn't know all this at this current time. Evil Queen didn't know. Evil Queen didn't know about the whole plan with Rickster and meeting up with Rickster at this point. That was later on. She messed up, and that's why she paid off Evil Queen, because she didn't want the back and forth with Evil Queen, because at the moment Angie's getting attacked from Corey. She couldn't deal with everyone else going at her, and she knows the fact is that if Evil Queen did turn and said, you know what, Angie, you are a wrong un. You are this. That's when Canadian Angie has to make her stand there and then say, you know what, I'm either going to side with Evil Queen or Angie, because unfortunately in that argument, there has to be a side you choose. You can't sit on the fence. You know, I mean, you should be able to, but Evil Queen ain't going to allow it because she never allowed Miss Red when it was a DG situation with her and DG. There was no fence sitting there. There was a choice to be made. So, there you go. Jeannie, you don't have to be in here, you know. You can put your yawning faces as much as you want. You don't have to be in here. In fact, Jeannie, do you know what? I'm going to do you a favour. I'm going to block you, so then you can go out, right, and go and live the real world, you know? Go and take your goldfish for a walk. Bye, Jeannie. There you go, Jeannie. I've done Jeannie a favour because at the end of the day, she's tired. She might need a nap or she might want to go out and walk a goldfish. So see you later, Gina. Big yourself up, Gina. So, yeah.
Don't even let it affect...
Yeah, that's the one. I know. Bye, Jean. It's crazy, isn't it? This is... Is that the... Okay, I think this is the one. I don't think I played this one.
It's not you, it's just that woman get up. I don't want to get the door today, but I've got some things. I've got a lot I'm doing tonight. Don't worry about Angie from Max Corey. She's the last of my problems. Well, I've got plans tonight. Yeah, I think it's going to absolutely destroy someone, mate. Destroy him. Then just evil queen. I'm going to absolutely my abuser. My abuser. But I'm going to be just my abuser. I want to talk about it. That's what I'm going to refer to him tonight. Like my abuser. If somebody else, when you hear the voice recording I've got, mate, you're going to be like, what? If you can you refer to EQ from Ricky's abuser? Or, yeah, the abuser.
Right, so I got come to it, I'll come to it. We'll restart in a second.
Well, Angie just called me, just said...
Trudy. I mean, I don't know how many times you want me to explain it, mate. And I love you, Trudy, because you're always in there. I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible. Angie was going to meet up with Rickster, who EQ classes her a financial abuser, right? So, obviously, the way to stop the Evil Queen going at Angie, because of all that Angie was basically trying to double-cross Evil Queen, was to give her money to pay her off by sending her unis and lines, because that's all Evil Queen gives a shit about is cash. She don't give a shit about what people say about her on social media. She's been around too long. She's moulded perfectly, and no matter if you dislike her or not, she is moulded perfectly for social media. She literally does not give a shit what people say about her. She'll say what she wants. She's got a community that loves her, so she gets away with murder. Literally gets away with it. She can do whatever she wants. So at the end of the day, she knows for a fact that the reason that she's on here for is cash, and that's all she cares about is cash. So the way to get to her and to silence a comeback is through cash. That's it, pretty simple.
She don't want to back and forth or anything like that. I'll be honest with you, I've got two other people.
Really just like, no, it's not.
I'll say to you, she go back to her old ways, always doing well. She just don't want me to talk about it, but I'm going to. You know what I mean? That's it. It's never going to end, is it? I don't know.
Right, guys, let's restart. And
because if you want me to be totally honest with you, like, do you think, right, Evil Queen really gives a shit that Rix has come online and called her an abuser? No, she doesn't. She'd be like, yeah, I don't care. He abused me financially, which a lot of people do believe. That was the case, that, you know what I mean, he love bombed her and that. There were stories there. Talia even confirmed that was the case, that he was love bombing her for money, which is fraud by deception. So there you go. That answers that argument. So, at the end of the day, she doesn't care. She really does not give a shit. Like I said today, she'll be off the app, probably going to get her hair done, getting her nails done, living her life, not giving a shit what's going on, and then she'll go live later and tackle it then. She doesn't care. People that give a shit about social media and what people say stay on the app 24/7 arguing the toss, arguing their corner. That's what they do. That's when people give a shit. People don't give a shit when they go off and live the real world. Because why would you? That's it all. Angel, who are we on about? Oh, I was just talking about the situation last night. Evil Queen, Angie, Rickster, all this Cora. So, this is Evil Queen.
Corey says he won't take EQ down, just wants to affect it for a few months. Oh, that's great news. I'm going to affect you for the rest of your life. She's saying exactly the same things. You can't really complain ever, can you?
EQ.
No one cares about your coffin dodging bloody father, whoever he is, you know. Retired police, that's that boring. Hello, Camdy man, love. We need all the information, you know what I mean?
You'll never get rid of him because it's your income. You're never going to
Stop using my saying, love. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. You can't even think of your own saying. Alex Brigham can't even think of his own bloody gift thing. Crazy.
But just to damage her, even if it's slightly temps.
I didn't see that. That was done. That's what I mean. You weren't even alive. You didn't even see what happened there, did you? So there you go. My own gift thing. Fucking hell. Why was I mentioned, Chelsea?
How? When you're only giving public information out? You'd have to be given something out with receipts, not just oh, man. You know how many times we heard that? Never happened. So you're getting sent all the things that trolls send and you're looking stupid. So public information... You chatting shit.
I agree, Jacqueline.
Me and the rest of your life.
Narcissist, bro. She will absolutely fucking combust.
My saying is, don't get mad, get even, you know what I mean? And I get more than even.
And that's all I'm aiming for. I don't want to
Don't
bring
give
it
me any
down.
gifts, Cabbage.
Absolutely not. But she tried to do it to me. She affected me for only a couple of months. Like if I...
God, that was only a couple of months. Imagine a couple of years. You'd be a shadow if you felt myself.
Been affected for just a couple of months also. Then she just needs somebody who's going to constantly remind the world who she really is.
Oh, dear, that constantly, so I can constantly remind everyone about whatever I want to remind them in it on every platform. Because I take things to the real life, you see. Corey says he won't take EQ down, just wants to affect it for a few
Alex, are you going to open boxes? I want to hear what other people think. Jack's my live. I'm to be honest with you. If people want to jump up in a box and have their say, I'll let them. You know, like I'll never say people should be silenced. I'm one of them people. Just some people don't choose to. People like to listen to me rant and me do my show. But if people want to get up in the box, please do request the box and I'll get you up. Not a drama in the world.
I'm just going to defend you here, Alex, because it was me and Alicia that asked you to do Choo Choo Bang Bang. You didn't do that off your own back. We asked you to do it. And then we asked you to do it with a bit more oomph. And actually, it was a great day. And I had the best laugh ever. So you didn't do that off your own back. We asked you to do it.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, I don't always use it. It was a one-off, you know, Like, it's just mad. It's like people are trying to just throw little slow digs. I don't really care. Like, do you even give a shit what people say? I really don't anymore.
No, I know. But at the same time, we asked you to do it. Like, stop spinning narratives that aren't true. Like, if you were there, you would know. We asked you to do it. It was fucking hilarious. And if he gets a choo-choo train again, I'm going to ask him to do it again. Okay? Bye, Alex.
Bye, Charles.
I don't have an opinion on Angie. I just want to know, did you see what Corey played the video of Canadian Angie and what she was saying about EQ?
I've got a Canadian Angie video in a minute. I'm going to play. I don't know if it's relatable to that, but literally I've got a couple of Canadian Angie videos. I'm going to.
Because when she was literally gunning in on EQ and saying that she had like 14-year-olds in her bed and everything.
I don't know. I'll have to have a look now. I don't know. I'm going to play the videos. I haven't watched them, so.
All right, that's all I wanted to ask. Bye. Thank you.
Bye, Ashley. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I've got a couple of videos of Canadian Angie now, so we'll get into it in that. Alex, do one more time, please. What was everyone saying? Choo Choo Bang Bang. I'm not doing it, guys. Definitely not. There's too many Ashleys. Ashley's going to cause Ashley wars. There's a lot of Trishas. There's a lot of Sharons. There's now a lot of Angies. You know, I've seen a lot of, and now there's a few Ashleys around, so there's a lot of people. Do it. I don't deal with peer pressure very well, guys. So, Kelly, behave yourself.
So yeah, let's get it on. Also, just while we're speaking about, also we can go to a premiere and also we can get Bradley on FaceTime and he can watch. I'm easy with that. I'm open to it. So,
anyways, next
completely
question.
down. So that's an invitation for Bradley as well.
Next question.
Second thing, just while we're on about delusive, Scotty boy, did she ever apologise to you?
Why would she have to apologise? It was Scotty that didn't like her at the time.
I didn't like it at the time, and I made the apology at the time.
Oh.
Anything else?
No, just curious.
I need to get the screen recorded. I'll get the screen recorded.
You don't have to get him anything. You don't have to get anything.
No, you just seem like a really lovely lad. And she said a really horrible thing about you.
That was back then. That was back then. This is now.
AJ, stop stirring the pot.
Oh no!
It was Scotty that had a problem with delusive. He went and apologized.
Thank you. Beauty of a drama.
Has a problem with me. I'm going to retaliate, and I'm going to say,
Choo Choo Bang Bang. There you go, guys. Fucking hell. I'm not doing any more, guys. Just leave it out.
Nasty things as well. Delusive didn't do anything wrong. Her and Scotty fell out. Scotty didn't like her. He did go and apologize to her. She accepted the apology. It's done.
If somebody comes after you and starts attacking you and saying things, you're going to retaliate with your words as well. And that's what...
Yeah, no, definitely.
If this is what it goes on, G's a gaslighter. So there's no story.
No, I am not.
Is there anything
One last
morning, Carol.
I think you are a beautiful soul inside and out.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carol.
From what I've seen from you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
No, it's all right. Good night again.
Good night.
Good night, Tookie. You can sleep this time.
Time of Caesar.
Oh, wow.
No
The thing,
Caesar.
right. I know Caesar. The thing about this.
Alex, play the police call. Who's got a police call? Can someone tag me in it? No worries, Jojo. I'm on your account. One second. Play this other video and I'll have a look.
Oh, it's all a bit crazy, isn't it?
I wasn't watching it, so I don't know.
Yeah, he was on with that Miss
I've got it here, Canadian Angie, if you want it.
Yeah, and then he entered us live. That's it. She put on a story here that he entered us live, and I thought that
and he said to Miss Faye, like, I really have to go, sorry, bye.
Yeah.
Right, I'll have a look. I'll play after then if it's relevant to this.
Is this her story? Okay.
Yeah, this is our story. Like, it's going to come in like in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, can I just come off of you?
I'll do it one more time for the screen recorders. Thank you for Rose.
Okay, can I just come off of you?
What is it? Where'd you get those peepers?
What's the story?
No, but you didn't watch. I thought that was amazing. It was like, yeah, you had to play it kind of right to the end. It was like she's a villain, like. It was like she knew who was at that door. Now, people in my comments were saying it's the police.
What's your comment?
Hold on, I'll look out all that.
I have no clue. All I know is me, he's just vile, disgusting fucking person. And
It's just gone a bit too far, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was sitting thinking tonight, how long does he think he can act like this without something happening to him? You know?
Nothing's going to happen. All he did, really, pretty much with Evil Queen, all he did was dig up fucking FYPs from like a year ago. What did he really do? And then with Delusive, he released whatever Rickster stuff, but he didn't really do anything.
Rickster
was already out there.
What did he release about the Rickster stuff? There's no Rickster stuff there.
Oh, he didn't put out the phone calls and stuff that I sent them to you.
Rickster put up a little bit of a phone call, and I said, well, now that you've actually, because it's illegal, I said, well, now you give me the opportunity to put up the rest of the phone call. So I played the rest of that phone call, and basically he was like about meeting up, and I said about Talia, I've noticed you with Talia, and then I made out I've got a knock at the door, which I never did have a knock at the door, and I left. So he was saying about meeting up, I never said anything. I said, I've got to go, I've got someone at the door. Which I never did, but that's what I said. That's how it ended.
Yeah, I
sent you what he sent me. It's in your WhatsApp.
Apparently, Rick's just blocked Corey. He doesn't want to speak to him. Is that true?
What about the grinder message?
Oh my god.
The thing I find mad, like, literally, I've had beef with creators on this app, right, that have literally done nothing. I play clips and had an opinion on, right, and literally, it's all mad, like, honestly, I know EQ's in here and that, and I will have a look at that in a minute, and I will pause while I listen to it, because obviously I'm not incriminating myself by playing a police call, but I'll listen to it, and if it's in with all this, I don't mind playing it. But what I'm saying is, all these people jump on me like I've done something. I've never done anything wrong to them and that, right? But once upon a time, Canadian Angie called Evil Queen a peddler, you know? But this is the proof that literally she doesn't care. EQ only cares about cash. She does. Like she said, she didn't care that Canadian Angie called her a peddler. They're friends. I've never done anything. I've only called out bullshit and things that they've done. You know, I've never had the back and forth. I've never dragged up people's personal shit. I've never done any of this. But I'm the enemy. All the time. It's like, oh, Alex is a wrong and Alex is the enemy. Nah, I play clips and I have an opinion. I'm an opinionated person. Like a lot of people on the app. And the difference is with me, I'm vocal. I'll jump in a box and talk about it. I won't do the sly comments behind the scenes and say, oh, you know what, I don't like this, I don't like this. I'll tell you straight to your face, you know. Well, give me a second. Let me just have a quick look what she was talking about this clip. If it's relevant to all this, I'll play it, because you know what? It's only right.
I feel...
Give me a second.
And he's telling everybody it's to do with paedophilia, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. Paedophilia, my fault. So, he's just going live all the time as well, talking, like, saying terrible things. And let me know when you want me to tell you. Sorry, I'm going ahead of everything.
It's on the FYP, yeah, it is, Cara.
These type of check. That's great, thank you. This is why I'm finally reporting, because it's too far now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not going to really... If you want to go and watch it, guys, it's on Evil Queen Chelsea's and that. I don't really want to be playing police calls on my FYP. Go and watch it if you want it. Evil Queen's just posted it recently. If you want to go and watch it. But I ain't falling into any traps of playing police calls, incriminating myself. And to be fair, you need to be careful recording police calls as well, because that's a fucking that's a criminal offence as well, you know. Especially if you don't tell them that you're doing it as well. Hopefully you've got that on record, because that is, you can get done for that. Trust me, my mate got done for it. So he didn't get jail or anything like that. He got a stern warning by the police and all that stuff, because he recorded a phone call and played it on social media regarding his partner at the time, because she was lying. He recorded the call just to prove that he was he made the report about her first, and yeah, he got a bit of backlash off the back of it. So
hello, Alex.
Chelsea.
I'll take the risk, babe, when somebody's accusing me of paedophilia, and I think you would too. Do you know what? On this one occasion, it's worth the risk. You know what I mean? That's not the full call anyway. It's just the beginning, but you know what I mean? Where I asked her, had I been reported for any, and she said harassment, and basically what she said is, yeah, from West Midlands, harassment and bullying. Fucking
here's a question for you now, Chelsea. Here's a question for you. You obviously you've got the cash now. You've got it all, so you've got no reason to lie. You was paid off last night, weren't you?
No, what do you mean?
You and Angie never set up anything to do with Rickster, because she was a frantic woman.
No, we're good actresses.
No, you're not. Angie's not a good actress. She was frantic. She didn't know what to do.
You're telling somebody who can literally screen record the plot and put it up on my story, and you're going to make yourself sound stupid, love, because I might take it as a game and think, oh, well, I can make Alex look very stupid. You know? But
you can. But the thing is, you know what? You're welcome to do that. But the thing
you're saying, I know, you don't know.
Oh, but I do know, because, like I said, you only give a shit about cash, Chelsea.
I know, I say it all the time.
Exactly, and that's what I mean. And you know for a fact, you don't give a shit what people say about you on social media.
I couldn't care less unless it's to do with interfering with children. Then I've definitely got to defend myself there.
That, you don't really give a shit. So the Angie situation, what she was saying, she didn't really give a shit. You made out that you was triggered, so you thought, you know what? And Angie doesn't like the clap back off you, so she thinks
I made out I was triggered. What do you mean? Explain it.
£1,200 worth of gifts. If you really think
I didn't go after. I was laughing all night last night from the beginning to the end. I didn't go.
Exactly, but Angie was worried. That's what I mean. She was frantic.
She wasn't.
She went at Miss J. She went at every single person because she was frantic.
I told her to get FYP last night in the morning time. I think you might have played the clip.
Yeah, I played the clip, but that's
what we were doing. We were just following our plan.
Come on, I'm too wise for it, and you know that I know this.
See, this is why I don't like you sometimes. You know I know this. How, Alex?
You know how? Because I've been around. I've been under the wrap.
No, you haven't been around as long as me and Delusa.
No, but I'm on about my experience with Angie. I know when she gets frantic, when she gets backed up in a corner, she throws.
All right, babe. I can't cope with being told I'm a lie when I'm the truth teller in the situation when it's my life. Goodbye.
Bye. And this is what I mean. She just, honestly, I just wear a struggle. I've been there, you know. I can't talk on Chelsea and how she feels, but my experience with Angie, when she gets backed up in a corner, she attacks every single person around her to get her point across, because she screams and plays the victim. She went, oh, you know what? I'm going to start blocking everyone, including Lynn's yesterday. These are her own community. She attacked her own community yesterday regarding this whole situation because she was frantic. Like, honestly, I see through it all. But like I said, nah, you're wrong. I'm not wrong at all, Zazzy. Like I said, you can't tell me I'm wrong because it's my experience with Andrew. I know what went on. I know for a fact we've all been there. We've all seen her as a person. And what she does is when she gets backed up in a corner, she throws everyone under the bus. She throws a dummy out the pram and all this stuff. That's what happens. God, man, you need to be around. You should look back at the clips from 2 years ago. Her whole community's changed. No one from a couple of years is in that live anymore. From 18 months ago, all new people, all new mods. 12 months ago, all new mods, all new people. Because she throws everyone under the bus. She can't handle having people around her. So, there you go. So, where are we going now? This is, will Dave be released? And Dave blocks Angie and speaks about it. This is Dave and Sam, guys.
Oh, so before Dave, Dave's not leaving. We're gonna let Dave leave sometime in the middle of the week.
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow morning.
The middle of the week.
No, I'm going in the morning.
Middle of the week.
I'll book my flight.
The flight's missed.
The flight ain't fucking under yet. No, Angie, we'll have none of that, please, thank you. You block me, I block you, bye-bye.
Bloody hell, what did Angie say?
You probably weren't Angie, but she's blocked.
Yeah, Angie. I can't blockade you.
Yeah, she can stay blocked as well all day, actually.
What did she say to be blocked?
She called me rude.
Rude? What for?
She just thinks she's one of them women that craves male attention. So she'll probably send a vote in a minute. Because she wants a bit of Corey. It's been a long time. It's been ages. Fuck me, they can't find the last man still that she slept with. He's still up there. She hasn't had any for a long time. So she craves. So that picture of your crack, she'll have that as a screensaver all through the night. So she'll just wake up necessary and she'll just start flicking. Yeah, the clip, because of your crack. That's what she's like. She'll do it on the bottom of the stairs, halfway up the stairs, top of the stairs. She'll do it in the toilet, in the bath, even when she's hoovering up, she'll stop in the kitchen. And she'll just say, God, this is just a cracking fucking... She's a dirty, filthy animal.
I don't know what to say to that.
It's just what she's like, though. She's like it with every man.
On the plus side of that, you can get, for the right price, she can have more photos of me. Only that's we're taking the piss.
Let's get Pearl up. She wants in. Let's have a look what Pearl's got to say, because I know she's got something to say.
Hiya, Bobby. I've just come up to say that's the first time I've seen that. And listen, everybody knows I don't like poison eyeballs, but that is outright fucking disgusting and vile. And you know, if he'd said that about me, I'd have had his face levelled up. End of. That is fucking disgusting to say about any woman. Just because it's Angie, it's not okay. And I think he's vile. And that's all that I've come up to say. And I hope you're listening to this. He's the fucking weirdo. Sorry, Alex.
No. And it is the question for you now, right? If I'd said that, what would have happened? If I would have spoke to Angie, and I've never even gone anywhere in my whole time of me knowing Angie, I've never said anything close to that, right? So if I said that, what would have happened? It's just a question for you. You know, and I'm a firm believer in, you know what, let me be honest with you, I ain't outraged by that. Me personally, couldn't get, you know what I mean, for me, Dave's just doing what Dave does and I don't give a shit, let me be real with you, I ain't. But there'll be people that are pissed off, there'll be people that are going, no man should speak about a woman like that, and that's their points, they're valid to have that. Me, I don't care, because do you know why I don't care? It's because now I've realised that people are lost. People are lost in this app. You know what I mean? In the real world, if you was watching a comedy film, and that was said in a comedy with Adam Sandler or whoever, you'd be laughing, you know? But let me be honest with you, because of obviously Dave and the way he acts, you're entitled to have your opinion. But like I say, things are different online and social media. But I will play it again for you, because people are saying, I don't understand what was said, so I will play it again.
Oh, so before Dave's not leaving, we're gonna let Dave leave sometime in the middle of the week.
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow morning.
Apparently, by the sounds of it, Dave has sent a picture of, well, it might be Dave or Sam, had sent a picture of his bum to Angie, and then Dave was saying she would strum one off over it, basically. I'll play it for you. And sorry, guys, for being crude, but you know what? I like to be direct, you know? I don't like to beat around the bush. There's no pun there, but, you know, it is what it is.
The middle of the week. No, I'm going in the morning. Middle of the week. I'll book my flight. The flight's missed. The flight ain't fucking in it yet. No, and Angie, we'll have none of that, please, thank you. You block me, I block you.
Someone said trigger, perhaps. Definitely no triggers. You know what? I'm not going to do a trigger warning, because even if I do a trigger warning, you're going to stay in here and watch. You're not going to go, oh my God, I'm going to leave this room because that's going to be said. No, you're not. You're going to stay in here because the fear of missing out, the FOMO. That's the truth. So trigger warnings are irrelevant on social media. I'm going to be real.
Bloody hell, what did Angie say? You probably weren't Angie, but she's blocked. Yeah, Angie. I can't blockade you. Yeah, she stay blocked as well all day, actually. What did she say to me, blocked? She called me rude. Rude? What for? She just thinks she's one of them women that craves male attention. So she'll probably send a rose in a minute. Because she wants a bit of Corey. It's been a long time. It's been ages. Fuck me, they can't find the last man still that she slept with. He's still up there. She hasn't had any for a long time. So she craves. So that picture of your crack, she'll have that as a screensaver all through the night. So she'll just wake up necessary and she'll just start flicking. Flicking it? Yeah, the clip. Because of your crack. That's what she's like. She'll do it on the bottom of the stairs, halfway up the stairs, top of the stairs. She'll do it in the toilet, in the bath, even with when she's hoovering up, she'll stop in the kitchen. And she'll just say, God, this is just a cracking fucking... She's a dirty, filthy animal. I don't know what to say to that. It's just what she's like, though. She's like it with every man. On the plus side of that, you can get, for the right price, she can have more photos of me. Oh, we're taking the piss.
Yeah, like I say, people are gonna have it. People are gonna have a different. Oh, we've got Paula in the box. She wants. Paula wants her say.
Morning, Alex.
How you doing, Paul?
Why can he sit and say this when, excuse me, when he battles her day in and day out? I bet you any money when that man comes back from wherever he is, he'll be back in battling Angie.
100%.
See all these big creators, now I'm not talking about the likes of you, Miss Red, but all like Dave and all these ones, the bigger ones. They're all two-faced. They really are. Do you know what I mean? 1 minute they're all nicey, and then the next minute they're talking about. They need to wise up, all these creators. You know what I mean? It's just day in and day out. Somebody's going to get really hurt. Doxing this, doxing that, and doxing the other thing. It needs to stop. It really does. Because
you made a mistake there, though. I'm not a big creator. I'm just
no, not you.
You're saying I ain't a big creator now, Paula. But we're gonna have beef. Me and you are. We're gonna have issues.
Alex, listen, I tell you, you're not a big creator, right? You're just you. And Miss Red, Pearl, you know what I mean? You all stay in your own lane. You're not getting in, you're not interfering with all these, like that blonde thing that come into the box there, and Angie and all the rest of it. You always just show the drama, but you don't get into the drama. You get into the way of it, if you know what I mean. That's what I have to say.
No, I appreciate Paula. Can we all block Paula after the lower? Thanks, guys. So,
pray for them out, please.
No one can control me. You know what I mean, Paula. I am that person. Thank you, Corner. Can't believe I've just been done in my own life. Fucking hell, Paula. Calm your ass down. Is Paula Cecil? Nah, Paula's Paula. That man is a father. He's disgusting. But like I say, each their own. If people have taken it, and you know what, Dave. Dave's been like that for a long time. So I don't know why people are outraged by it. To be honest with you, like Dave's always had that sort of way about him. Like so, I just think, like I said, it's a bit selective at the moment. People are calling him out for it and stuff and that. And you know what? No one called him out before. They had. Let me be honest with you. No one called Dave out on this behaviour before when he wasn't friends with Andrew. People started calling Dave out. Let me be real with you now. People started calling Dave out on this behaviour since he's been friends with Andrew. And that's the truth. No one gave a shit beforehand. No one gave a shit. Everyone was laughing with him. You know what I mean? His platform was going a little bit smaller, and you know what I mean. He was coming on. He was still earning money and doing his thing, but his platform got a little bit smaller. People started going into drama lives more, but no one was pointing the finger at Dave and going, "Dave, you are fucking disgusting." No one give a shit. But as soon as he got on with Angie, yeah. So people say he's got worse. I don't know. From what I've seen before, Dave had always done that sort of stuff. I remember going into a live and he went, "How you doing, Annie? Show me your..." And you know what I mean? And you know that word there, and like, it's just what it is, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Let me be honest with you. I ain't outraged by anything now, you know, because I know what in the real world, no one is outraged by it all. Everyone is just literally looking for a reason to jump in a box, to have a point across, and that. When it comes to obviously certain things of like as a child and stuff like that, 100% stand with you there. That would be a trigger. But what I'm saying is, I'm talking about the fact is that someone calling someone a "see you next Tuesday" and they go, "Oh my God, my partner used to call me that. Oh my God, I can't believe that I'm going on live to moan about it." You're not bothered. You're not triggered. You're not. Just let's be honest. You don't give a shit. It's just a reason to join a conversation. So I don't care, to be honest. No, I don't think anyone really cares, do they? Can you see my question? Sorry, Unicorn Sprinkles, I was ranting. What was the question?
Alex, sorry, I've come back up again. No, I've come to have a difference of opinion here.
Oh, I love it, Pearl. Come on.
No, listen, I don't think that was right. Just because it's Angie, it's not okay. He was going on, he was being very, very degrading. And like I said, if he said that about me, I would be boiling. But if he'd sat there and said that about Miss Red, what would your opinion have been on it? Go on, Alex, truthful.
Truthfully, he said it before about Miss Red, and I didn't say anything.
Well, I think it's absolutely disgraceful. And look how DG got pulled over the calls for anything. I didn't really mess with Dave when he used to come out with all of that. But I just think here it is a bit one-sided because it was said to Angie, and I think if it was any other woman creator, he'd have been pulled up a lot more over it, or because of who he sat with. But he ain't no gangster. He's just a little divvy who has to sit on all day and earn a living. So he wants to be careful what he's calling people divvies, because them divvies pay his fucking wages. Yeah. And I'm still boiled.
I don't speak to women like that. That's not my fucking way. Obviously, you know that. I don't speak to females like that.
No, well, that's how it's come across. Like you're just like agreeing with how he said it.
Nah, what I'm saying, I don't condone any of that behaviour. But what I'm saying is, you know, certain people that are going to be like, they're outraged by it. They're not really outraged, because you know what? A lot of the people have been around, seen it all, and never pulled him up. But they only started pulling him up when he started being friends with Angie. Before, they didn't care. He'd say all these sort of comments before, and no one cared. Everyone used to laugh at it. But
where I was on with him before, he ever come out with anything dirty or filthy like that, I would tell him, "Shut up, or I'm ending this thing now," and he would just shut up. But me personally, that's the first time I've heard that there. And he should go by his name. What a little dosser he is. That's my opinion. Anyway, sorry about keep jumping up. I'm going. I just wanted to clear that up there, because it sounded for a minute like you were agreeing with what he said. That was okay.
I don't speak like that, so I definitely wouldn't agree with it. But like I said to you, there is people that are going to be saying they're outraged, and I know they're not really bothered. Like, let me say, no, and it is true what I'm saying. No one pulled him up on this behaviour when he wasn't friends with Angie. They laughed about it in lives, and you know what I mean. He was doing well.
Yeah.
When was the last? Yeah, here's a question for you, Pearl, and anyone else in the chat. When did you ever see an awareness post over the last few months of Dave Duran's before he battled Angie? Did anyone put things on FYP about him speaking about women like anyway? No, you never. Well,
never. But like I say, whenever, like, and it wasn't very often, whenever I did battle him, and if ever he tried to say or do anything like that, I stopped him in his tracks, because I didn't like it. And because I don't like that to myself, why am I going to sit there and think it's okay for him to speak like that about any woman? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. It's not right. Yes, that's something I will stand on.
Yeah, it's 100% not right. Like I said, I don't speak to people like that, you know. Like, and this is the thing. Like, Angie will battle him, and it'll be acceptable. Angie won't care that he said that about her or anything.
Yeah, like I said, just because it's a woman, he wouldn't. Do you know something? He absolutely pisses me off, because he wouldn't. If a woman had a proper man behind him, right? I bet he wouldn't dare say it. For instance, it was the man. What you call him? Is it Trucker G? I bet he wouldn't say it about Chuck G's wife, because he knows what he'd get levelled up in a fucking... second. That's the difference. That is the difference. And because Angie's by herself, or some women's by themselves, it's okay for him to say that. Well, it's not okay for any man to degrade a woman in an actual way like that. It's fucking vile and sick on every level.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Anyways, go on. I am going to jump down because I'm going to get myself bananas.
That's all right, pal. No worries. So, yeah. So, Paul, is that? Let me be honest with you guys. Did it honestly? I want you to be honest with me now. Don't bullshit because you're in my life. I want you to be totally honest with you. Did it come across like I was condoning that behaviour? Someone said yes, no, yes, no, not at all, no. I'll do a poll because let me do a poll for you. I'll let you choose in the poll. There you go. Yes, you felt like I was condoning it. Sad face. You don't think I was. So, second. I'm quite shocked, you know. I'm quite shocked with that, to be honest with you, because, like I said, like for me, like I've never spoke like that. No one's ever heard me speak like that. So, but like I said, you're entitled to your opinions. I might have expressed myself a little bit wrong now. I'd never condone anyone speaking to a woman like that. But my point is the fact is that there is a lot of people that are saying they're outraged by that have seen him do this many times before and not pulled him up, not give a shit, and probably even laughed at the comments in the chats. You know, that's my point, not the fact is him speaking about her like that. Like, definitely not. Definitely fucking not. Because I remember I pulled him up numerous times on things that had been said, and you know, like I've even dropped him from Miss Red's box because of obviously him saying bad things about Donna and then he threw himself in a live when she had thousands of viewers. So yeah. I think I might have worded. Yeah, I might have possibly could have. That's why I wanted to know. Like, 'cause at the end of the day, I only give a shit about you in the chat. I don't give a shit about random people on multiple platforms thinking I'd condone it. I couldn't give a shit about them. But yeah, no. I'd never condone behaviour like that. You know, I mean, that'd be uncharacteristic of me. If you'd see me be like that or speak like that, then I could understand. And that's why I was thinking, you really thought that? No, my point is, the fact is that a lot of people that are outraged by that comment has been in there, seen it multiple times and never pulled him up on it, but now all of a sudden are pulling him up on it based on him being friends with Andrew. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. You're a shithouse because he's with a fake G.
There, please, about what you said. Gone too far. Angie, honestly, fuck you. Angie, how you love? You're right. I know some people in the comments down there have got bans and been flagged like 4 or 5 times. Well, yeah, that's absolutely fine. You can get bans, but I'm gonna ban him from his business. Loads of people know his business, so I'm gonna do that job for you. Because this is fucking not on. This is sickening. Angie's done absolutely fuck all. Absolute fuck all. Fuck you, Corey, that you sat here and played a recording of Rickster saying I talked to minors. Well, we all know you don't, Angie. Angie, it's fake. How dare you say that about me? My cousin, my niece watches TikTok. How dare you say that?
That's a sick level, is that, to go to Ange to get to? Yeah, don't let it.
That's a sick fuck that you are. And I'm going to fucking report you for what you're doing to me.
It says more about him thinking of a fucking way like that to get to you.
Angie, what?
She's only called a million other people a peddler on here. Like, she's only called about 20 to 30 people that I know of a peddler. You know what I mean? The videos were shown many times. You're a peddler. You know what I mean? And then you all feel sorry for her on her life. Oh, Ange, don't cry, love. You know what I mean? Fuck, you know, get a grip.
I'll do is I'll get off and I'll send you a message on this account. You fucker. You fucker. People know where I live. You fucking cunt. That's what I think of you.
Report that to the police. The screenwriter that works said that you are a cunt. People know where I live. You cunt. You know what you're doing, Corey. You knew exactly what you were doing when you were putting people to my house. People to my house because people know where I live. You cunt. I'm going to make sure you get your fucking karma for what you did tonight, Corey. Believe me. Fucking believe me that.
Angie, calm down because you're going to have anxiety.
No, I won't calm down because people know where I live. And you put that on your... I played it, yes. I played it. But you had 2K. Fucking 2K.
And I will repeat, and I'll repeat once again, it is not right for Rick Starr to insinuate she's talking to minors before, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to condone that behaviour because I don't get on with Ange. I'm not going to condone that behaviour because, like I said, if anyone has been talking to children, they should be going to the relevant departments or the relevant authorities instead of talking about it on social media, because that then gives them a chance to, if they have been talking to children, to get rid of the evidence, you know? So I don't agree with that behaviour. I'm sorry, I don't.
Listening to Rick Starr saying I talk to minors. Yeah, my niece is on here. And people know where I fucking live. You cunt.
Through the screen and give you a hug.
So yeah, that's one thing I don't agree with. Who, Paul? Who's a fucking Rick Starr? Rick, you got beef with Rick Starr? Oh, fucking hell, everyone's got beef with everyone, hasn't it? He was referring to EQ, not Angie. Yeah, I know that, Misty. Let me tell you now. But you can't say he was talking about EQ because his whole conversation, including screen recordings with Corey, was about Angie. Literally, what was said was, let me word it to exactly what it was because I don't want to fucking get it wrong and people go, oh my god, he's twisting it. No, he said about, oh yeah, Angie's a drunk. And I'm going to be playing recordings tomorrow of her talking to children, talking to kids or minors or whatever. That's what was said, word for word. No, oh, but and EQ this or EQ that. It was none of that was mentioned. That's exactly what was said. And the whole context of the conversation was Angie, so he wasn't talking about Eva Queen at the time. I'm sick and tired of people going around the app saying stuff about fucking this person's talking to a child, this person's talking to a child. Well, fucking report it then. Go to the police. Go to the relevant authorities, the departments, or whatever you want to do. Go down that way. Stop using kids for content on social media. It's weird. It's so strange behaviour. Have you noticed the amount of people that have used children as content for social media lately? It's fucking bizarre. I don't get it. How was that about EQ? The case exactly. It's mad. He literally said he called everyone a liar and then he literally dubbed himself and he played the recording on the phone on live last night and everyone was like, yeah, you just said it. Like, we've just heard it all. So, Alex, can you play the calls from... I haven't got it, Sam, and I wouldn't give them any airtime, to be honest with you, Sam. I'm not going to give PLM any airtime. I couldn't give a shit about them, you know, so definitely not. Exactly, Lexi, and that's how it should be on this app anyway. Remember, it was only a fucking. How do you know how many violations I'm getting up here? I'm getting violations galore, and I'm loving it because you know what? I ain't going to be silenced. Let me tell you now. 6-7 years ago, new school year on Facebook, multiple other social media platforms, you used to be able to show your children, oh my god, look at my daughter, look at my son, new school year, look how good they look, and everyone's like, oh, your kids look so handsome, so lovely, so beautiful, all this stuff, right? That was acceptable back then because no one gave a shit, you know, and everyone didn't want to target children for some weird reason. But all of a sudden now, people target children because it's sick. And now you can't even post your kids on social media because of obviously the new school year, because of the sickos that are around. Thank you, Teresa. So I can't show the pride of my son. It's a shame, and it is a shame. I know you're all spamming at the start, but I'm going to go and get some breakfast now, guys. I'm going to go off and get some breakfast and let the aftermath... I'm sure there's plenty of dramas. People are going to not like what I've said, but you know what? it's my truth, it's my opinion, so I've spoke it. So, at the end of the day, guys, I will be back live this afternoon sometime, and I know I keep saying it, but I will. I'll jump back on for an hour or so later on. And then Luke's live at 3:30, so yeah, I will be back. I'll always stay true to myself 100%. Nah, well, I'll come back on for an hour. I've got no reason not to. Oh, you're calling me liars, Jesus. I'll be back for an hour at least, just give me that. Let me get a chance to prove you wrong. But yeah, and I'll catch you in a bit, guys, alright? And I'll see you a little bit later.